Marcus, you take it. Sorry.
Welcome to Godlike Statues, everybody, on this glorious, glorious Friday. Jimmy was muted talking to himself. It's all good, though. Glad everybody could join. It's going to be a good show. We have a good live unboxing, a piece I'm selfishly been wanting to see unboxed. And what's up, Salah? But just starting with Brian. Let's go, man. How you doing? What do you got for us?
I'm good. I'm good, man. I've happy day after Halloween. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. This week was ridiculously busy for me, but it was awesome. I'm just gonna don't hate me, but the Dodgers won the World Series, and I am incredibly excited about that. Don't hate me for being a Dodgers fan, but man, yeah, go Dodgers.
Yankees are worse.
And yeah, man. And yeah, man, Halloween. There's a lot of Dodgers haters. I don't understand why, but whatever, dude. It's fine. Yeah, man, Halloween was awesome. My daughter killed it with her costume. She was the tin bucket head from Plants vs Zombies. That's awesome. Anyways, I'm glad to be here though, and I'm really looking forward to unboxing the statue. I've had it here for a few days, and I haven't peeked, and I'm anxiously awaiting to see it with all you guys.
And it's perfectly on time, right? Halloween just happened yesterday. Candyman, I think, Andem
could be more perfect.
Perfectly, you know,
I agree.
Enhanced stuff for everybody. But Jimmy, your show, man. How you doing?
Man, it's doing great. I almost took over the introduction, like I was talking with the mic muted, going by normal procedure. So, but yeah, it's great to see everybody here. I'm literally just coming off of I-10 highway and jumping on the stream. So I just got back a few minutes ago. So, but it's good to be here and see everybody here. I know we got a lot to talk about. So I'm excited, and yeah, I'm doing good, man. Great to see everybody.
Noah, what do you got, man? How you doing?
Dude, I had a pretty good week, so not really much to complain about, but still excited. It's the weekend, got a lot of stuff to get done, and looking forward to taking it easy too. But and Brian, congratulations, man! This piece is amazing, so I can't wait to see it, and I'm really excited that you picked it up. So
yeah,
I'm sorry we didn't take a peek the other day.
That's all right.
Alan, how you doing, man? How's your week?
Yeah, doing good. I'm glad this week is over. It's been just kind of a hectic thing. I'm in the middle of, well, actually, I finished the design part and handed off all of the drawings to a custom furniture builder. I'm having another display case built, and that's always an adventure because I have to get them coordinated with the glass company and back and forth and a lot of chasing around. But it's coming together and should be done in about a month, and will give me a little bit more room and buy some more junk, fill up those cabinets, man.
Would love to see it. Obviously, if you guys want to go to space, message me for his address.
It's echoing.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Or is it just me?
Everybody's echoing. I think it may be Brian's thing. Just two. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just muted Brian's phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Well, my whole joke was, anybody wants to see Alan's display and everything, just text me. I'll give you the address. I'm kidding, Alan. I'm kidding. But Freddie, how was your week, man? I know you're a New Yorker, man. Hopefully the Yankees aren't your team. If they are, I'm happy that they lost. So,
dang.
I've been a New York Yankees fan since I was a baby. A baby. Yeah. So I'm not a fake fan. I'm a real fan. And so, yes. Why? Who can hate on the Dodgers? Somebody who just lost to them in the World Series. That's who. So, yes, me, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, a lifelong Yankee fan, diehard. Yes, I know you could say, man, but you're spoiled. So it wasn't the fact that we lost in the World Series. It's how we lost. I'm not gonna go into that whole thing. If y'all want to check it out, y'all can check out Sports Center or go online and look at the highlights. It's how we lost. The Dodgers are great. But like I said, it was a lot of mental mistakes. So I actually watched that whole game. My hopes were up, and it was cut away. So I am not in a great mood. So if you see me in silence or you see me cut away and disassociated from stuff, that's probably I had a flashback of what happened only 2 days ago. So it wasn't like last week.
The fifth inning.
So please forgive me if stuff is going on and I'm stared out into dead silence, so but other than that, I'm okay, and I'm glad that I'm here. So
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Awesome. Well, Noah, what do you got for us?
All right. So I've got the $1 million question. What's in your cart? Jimmy, I'm starting with you. What do you got your eye on right now?
We need a whole other show for that because I'm literally buying other stuff right now. So, I mean, so I got an update. My Magic cases will be here next week. So, that's coming in. And also RDJ Bust will be here really soon. It'll be here Tuesday. Man, we'll have a live unboxing Tuesday for the RDJ Bust. That's coming in. And also, I've been looking at Sideshow's Vader, and I've been looking at Sideshow's Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been looking at Blitzway's Obi-Wan too, which I'm not a Star Wars collector. So what are we doing here, man? I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, but I think I'm only gonna get well, that's what everybody says. I'm only gonna get maybe one or two of them and put them somewhere, but that's it. But I started with Anakin. I pre-ordered Anakin from Blitzway. I pre-ordered last week. I pre-ordered Ninja Scrolls Jubei, the diorama.
Nice.
And I got a lot coming in, man. A lot. So yeah, that's what I got. I mean, I got a lot of stuff coming. So that's what's
All
on
right.
my-
Sweet. Well, Brian, I know you got a new statue right behind you, but what else are you looking at?
So what I have pre-ordered, I have the Vampire's Lust, the Sideshow one. I have the
Nice.
I have the Succubus from that line too. And I have the Court of the Dead Slayer, the new like samurai looking one.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I have the Elvira from Tweeterhead pre-ordered
Mhm.
too. That should be coming anytime here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really it. But I have an opportunity to pick up a Jason Voorhees, the Sideshow premium format they made years ago. That was one I never quite grabbed, and I have an opportunity to get it for a pretty damn good price. So I think I might be moving on that.
There we go.
So that's what I got.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, how do you have Freddy Krueger and Pinhead
No,
and Michael Myers and you don't have a Jason Voorhees?
Gotta get them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and now of course Candyman too, even though he's
There
different.
we go.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Marcos, what about you?
I don't want to go through my whole pre-order list because I'll throw up. But I'll go with the recent ones. I've done a couple on the show. Obviously, I've done LBS Spider-Man literally 20 seconds after it was up for order on our website. And then I did another one with Superman LBS. I did that as well. What else have I stupidly done? Oh, I sent a picture to Noah what I recently bought last night because I'm an idiot as well. I was scrolling through Sideshow and I told myself if it went off waitlist, I'm getting it. And guess what? It went off waitlist. And I got it. So this will be coming in. I put on a little payment plan, not crazy. It's like a month, one more extra payment. So it should be here relatively soon. I've been looking at this piece, and there's two companion pieces that go with it. It's a Wonder Woman and a Superman. And I know I've showed the Superman one a couple times to you guys in backstage and stuff. So I'm getting that soon. That'll be next. The Wonder Woman one I cannot find anywhere. I've texted or messaged like multiple art website companies. They're like, hey, we're looking for it, and they still can't find it. So that'll be a tough one, though. I think it was only like 50 edition size on the Wonder Woman one. So, but I'm hopefully get all three of those, and then I'm going all in on or at least the Trinity for LBS for the Justice League line. Probably not Aquaman. That's probably the only one I want to get. So I know that's the next one coming out too for pre-order, which kind of sucks. But definitely Wonder Woman soups. I'm getting already. Batman. I'm gonna get the blue one probably, and then Flash and Martian Manhunter. Hopefully, I know he had the portrait with Jon Stewart on the Green Lantern one. Hopefully, he can do that still. I know he said licensing was an issue, but so yeah, man, that was a new pre-order, and then obviously Guts Casca Dio that was on the show as well when Josh from Comic Concept is on. So those are the last like 4 purchases I got. So happy about all of them, though. Happy about all of them.
Yeah, right on.
You know what? I didn't even think about talking about Prince.
Oh, dude, no, it's gross. Don't do it. I have too many too.
Yeah, let's not even talk about it.
I've only talked about mine because I literally bought it less than 24 hours ago. So
Well, then I will add one more because I did get this one within the past
Okay.
24 hours. But I got the Bride of Frankenstein,
Oh.
Olivia art
Yeah,
print.
that's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
which I love it, man. It's so
Did you
good.
get it
I was
framed or just print?
I didn't get it framed. No, I tend to do a lot of my own framing. But however, they do an amazing
Yeah.
job. Yeah,
That one was good too. How they did it, the framing on that
I
one.
know. Yeah, they did.
Well, what about you, Alan? What do you got your eye on?
I usually don't have anything in a cart because once I decide I want something, I just go ahead and PO it. Let's see. The latest one was the sideshow art print by Olivia Vampiria. I believe that's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that
Got that
coming
one
in. Oh, great taste, great minds think alike, man. And then let's see, it's another art print from Sideshow. It's another Olivia print. The Carnivore. It's a Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mhm.
That one's beautiful.
So those two coming in, and just got notification from Todd at Spec that my T800 Terminator bust is being prepared to ship. So payment to make on that, and it's gonna take a bit because it's coming by sea, which is fine. And probably I'm hoping it gets here by Christmas time. It'd be nice to get that for Christmas. So I'm super looking forward to that.
That'd be good.
Cool.
Oh man, I forgot one more thing. I'm sorry. God, I hate myself for doing this, but I got another pre-order. I forgot it's a custom Brainiac by the same company that did the Parasite too. So I got that one recently. Oh God, what am I doing?
Cool.
Nice.
Ugh.
A lot of fan art. I realize if it has something to do with horror, and if it's a female, Brian's in. Doesn't matter if it's 1/4 or whatever.
Boobies, booty, Alan's it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
But yeah, how about you, Freddie? What are you looking at lately?
I'm not looking at anything. I'm trying to pay what's coming in.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
So, and I realize when you're buying life size pieces, a lot of sacrifices have to be made. And I know Alan's been trying to get me off of the 1/6 Hot Toys,
Working on it.
and though I can never leave it, I still have stuff that's coming in. But the statue game has been eaten into my Hot Toys game, so that I'm not happy about.
That's gonna happen.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen easily. Well, we got an amazing unboxing this evening from Brian from PCS's Candyman, which I am very interested in seeing this piece unboxed, and I know it's going to be great, especially because PCS. And did you get the deluxe version, Brian?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
So you got the deluxe version. So this is going to be a great piece. So I'm really looking forward to that. I set up 4 different streams for this week. So we got our Sunday hangout, of course, and then we've got RDJ bus coming in. We got so many things happening in Godlike right now. So hang on to your hats. A lot of unboxing, a lot of great stuff coming to the collection. And you'll see me putting these module cases together. Look for Brian Wong to join us from Module Case. I'm going to invite Nigel as well, the engineers, to talk about the module cases, get everything clean, squared away. Let me share my screen real quick before we do Brian's unboxing real quick. Maybe.
And this piece is due to us enabling him show after show after show after show, saying, "Dude, Brian, you gotta get it, And he finally did it.
It's our fault.
Yeah. Talk about what's in your cart, man. This was in my car for months, months. Yeah, and I mean, there were like late nights when I was grabbing screenshots, sending them to Noah. Should I do it? Which of course the response is, of course you should.
Yeah, he's not going to help you with that.
No, Noah's a little more pragmatic than that. It's always a conversation.
Well, there you go. At least he's helpful with it. We're more like, oh yeah, you should do it. No worries. Yeah.
Sometimes I try to be the good one. I'm like, hey, maybe doesn't do that well, but most of the time, I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
for
usually
it.
like do it, but prepare to rearrange a little bit. Makes space because that's how it is for me. I get stuff I don't have room for, and then I end up just having to change up my setup or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, we were talking a little backstage. I have about 6 or 7 statues right now that are boxed up. Not necessarily because I'm selling them, although there are a few that are probably going to be moving out. But I just needed to make some space. My office is closing in on me, and it became to the point where I felt like I couldn't breathe in here. So I had to just get some stuff out. Start to I'm kind of rethinking a lot of the stuff that's going on in here.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've been there.
Well, I think we all have trying to rearrange things. This is exactly why I bought this. So this is the Module case that will be here next week. You can kind of get a good idea of what a bespoke will look like if you're getting something made. But this is the whole layout right here, and this is kind of what it'll look like above it. So it said it's coming on a pallet, so there's going to be a lot of boxes. So once we get it all set up, we're going to go into getting everything squared away, and RDJ will go in there for now, along with some other ones that'll be arriving very soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you everybody for being here. I did want to mention one other thing. Thank you so very much for the 40 subscribers we had this week. That's usually our trend. So thank you for being here. If you're new, we do high-end collectible unboxing and statue talk. So thanks for being here. Brian, the floor is yours, sir. I'm not going to make you wait anymore. So
All right,
there you go.
Let's get started.
No, you look beautiful tonight.
There you go. There's Brian. Look around this man's man cave. It's all women. He's surrounded by women.
There's a few. I mean, who doesn't want? I mean, yeah.
Hey,
I
I get it. Man. I get it.
I
I
see
get it.
Joker.
What can I say?
I see
Yeah,
Joker.
Yeah, Joker's over there. I got more men on this side. I guess not a whole lot, but there are a few.
There we go.
All right. First of all, straps. Awesome.
Thank you for the straps, PCS, because I think straps is a major part of shipping out, high-end collectibles now. If you don't do that, I feel like it's a mistake in some points because it really secures things.
And by the way, too, I just want to kind of highlight what they did here.
Oh, cool.
This is what came right out of the shipping box. So it's just the styrofoam with just like an art kind of sleeve underneath the straps. I've never seen that before.
I haven't either.
You always see the art box, so they completely left out an art box on this one, which I don't mind. I think it's actually pretty good.
But I know there's one owner that says under his command, he'll never use straps. He's no matter what, unless he leaves, he said. That's what he said. So,
Yep.
I'm like, hey, dude, why can't you do both? Like, it won't hurt you if you do both.
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's just this.
Dude, I like how they're doing this because I hate the whole unboxing part of it. It's annoying.
Oh,
sometimes.
man.
Yeah.
When you're trying to pull that styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're trying to pull that out and you just have that suction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had some I struggled with really, really hard. Yeah.
I had to put back Batman Beyond Prime 1, and it took a while just to get it in there.
There you go. PCS.
Yeah.
There's get a little goodie inside.
Oh,
I know what I'm.
There's a
wow.
nice.
Looks good.
pretty cool box here. Yeah.
Did you get the gold coin?
I don't know.
Oh, the platinum
Let's
one.
see what this is, maybe.
It's a possibility.
Oh, gloves.
Okay,
Oh,
I thought you were
gloves.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. They give you a
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
like a
Oh, it's signed
Like a-
for the actor.
yeah, it's like a plaque. Is that actually signed by him, or is that just? That actually looks like it might be signed. Dude,
Wow,
I think
that's
that
cool.
might actually be a Tony Todd signature right there.
No, it is. I believe Ant said he got when he was at San Diego Comic-Con, he got him to do all those when he was there with them.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
that's
badass,
nice.
man. I had no idea. Holy
That's
shit.
What a
Awesome.
nice surprise. What a
And
nice
One of the
there's
greatest- One of the greatest horror villains of all time. Candyman.
dude, big time.
This is
Yeah, this is cool too. And you got the cleaning brush too. So, well, they give me the gloves. I'm gonna do the gloves.
Well, there you go.
Love up, baby.
Mhm.
The Mickey Mouse Glove House. Let's go.
I always use gloves when I unbox.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, I should do this more often, honestly. Oh my god.
Freddie,
look
we're
at the
doing
size of these things.
are we gonna do
These aren't gonna
T2
fit in my
unboxing?
hands.
Yeah, I'm going over by Alan, and then we're gonna unbox it.
There we go.
Hey Freddie, if you can
God,
do that, man.
Look at that. Look how those fit.
Wow.
Okay.
It's like OJ gloves.
They're-
Shit.
But they
Yeah.
fit, so he guilty.
No, man,
I was
this glove don't fit me.
I was just gonna say, if they don't fit, he did it.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, Candyman did do it. There ain't no doubt about that. He did do that.
Yeah,
Shit, so.
ain't that the truth?
And OJ
Man, I
did as
remember
well.
seeing-
OJ did as well. So let's be real.
I remember seeing this movie when I was a kid, man. It was
Me
fucked
too.
up.
I was
Sorry, I'm
scared.
trying not to. Sorry, I shouldn't be cussing.
It's all right. Great to see everybody coming in, and a lot of people tonight. Welcome everyone. Welcome
Oh
everyone.
my god.
Is
So
it
that-
I
heavy?
don't know if this base is gonna fit on my my table here. There's gonna be some overflow, but holy shit. Oh my god, this is awesome. All right.
The suspense.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good. Oh my god. So
Yeah, no, this is freaking. Oh my god, this base is incredible.
It's nice when they wrap
Oh.
everything in plastic too, instead of just the paper.
yeah,
I like when
that's
they do the
another
plastic
thing.
too.
Yeah, I hate the paper.
Yeah, because you can. It's
Oh my
really.
God,
I mean, it's really hard to reuse it properly. Wow.
It
You
is.
guys see? Can you see all that? Look at all those skulls.
Dang, man.
Oh man, it's terrifying. Mhm.
Oh my gosh, dude, Brian, I want this piece already. Fuck me.
Yeah, dude, order it.
It is 1/3. It is 1/3 too. I told myself I'll get
It
one.
is, man. That's your scale.
For movie pieces. I said 1/3 only. So fuck me, man.
Here, let me hold this up before I start getting everything on here.
Yeah.
You can see the glistening of the honeycomb. Well, first of all, let's look at the bottom here.
What number is
So,
that?
number 87 of 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, it's a low edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
dude, that is
Look at that.
crazy.
Nice.
Dude, that's
Candyman,
wild, right?
That honeycomb, dude. That looks really
This is
good.
terrifying.
Can you see it
I love the
glisten?
rib cage.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see
Wow.
it glistening like that. That's freaking awesome.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
whole
is
really
rib cage. The rib cage. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Oh my gosh,
That's
this is like
really creepy.
this is a straight up horror base. I love it.
Oh, dude, this is freaking awesome. I didn't know they had all these skulls in here. I never looked.
my
And look
God.
at all the bees too. Can you see all the bees?
Yep.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is totally a Brian piece.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, this is so gnarly.
And that's just the base. Everybody's like, "Fuck me, this is amazing."
Yeah. I know.
But the base was a big part of the statue. Everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing" because the base and
Mm-hmm.
obviously the Candyman part's amazing too. But
Yeah,
I
it's
love how-
overflowing a little bit off of this.
you want
love
to maybe
how-
turn the table like sideways, and then would that help at all or no?
Let me see. It's kind of.
Yeah, like that, and then you
It's
turn
close.
the table the other way.
That's all right. It's not gonna fall
It's
over.
better, I guess, right?
It's fine. It'll hold on here. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna fall.
I just want to get him. I want to get him at an angle to where you
Just
can-
gives you edges to grab onto when you go to move it. So
Brian, I noticed you also
Great
own
point.
the Prime One. I did know this, but I just forgot. But you own the Prime One Poison Ivy. I see a lot of people looking for that green version of Poison Ivy right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not
I had ordered the flesh skin one too.
Mhm.
So I had this one and I had ordered that one because I did like the hair, but I've always preferred the green skin. And the more I started seeing people unbox it and looking at it, I was like, yeah, I don't like it as much, so I canceled mine. And this has always been the one for me.
I like the flesh color one myself, but I've seen this piece
Yeah.
in person. It's crazy big, like
Mhm.
really big. I didn't realize until I saw it in person how big it was.
That
Mhm.
that was probably the most stressful unboxing I ever did, and I'm glad I wasn't on any kind of stream for it because I was sweating, I was pissed, It
Hey,
was just,
hey, quiet
it
down. We're
was just
trying to get
difficult.
Brian. Hey, we're trying to get Alan to unbox stuff. You're not helping.
I want to see Alan unbox just so he can just cuss like a sailor.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, man. The
Fabric.
multimedia. I mean, look at the pants
Oh, that looks
with
good.
the
I didn't know
same
the pants were
pattern, the
actually.
multimedia. Yeah, it's.
I knew the
Or,
cape or
sorry,
the
did
cloak
I say
was.
multimedia? I mean mixed media, of course.
Mixed
Mixed media. Yeah, we, I don't.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
So and Brian, are the shoes sculpted or are the shoelaces on there? Are they mixed media or is it just sculpted? Or
That's all sculpted. That's sculpted.
Okay.
Yeah, the shoes are sculpted. Looks like the mixed media is obviously the coat, the pants, and his shirt right here too. This is all mixed media.
Man.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh,
great.
love this piece already. The
It's hard
base.
to tell on camera, but what color is that coat?
The coat looks black.
Is it black? Okay.
Yeah. It's black. Yeah.
Black and brown, huh?
Was it that color in the movie?
Black and
Like
brown.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it so long, so I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was brown.
Can you open up the cloak, or is it just like one?
No.
Okay.
It's just one thing.
That'd be
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was interested if it was going to open up and if there was a whole bunch of
The rib cage and everything. Yeah.
the rib cage with everything. Yeah, I was kind of that would have been a cool touch. I remember McFarlane Toys made a figure years
Mhm.
ago, a long time ago. That was like that where you could open it up and see all that stuff.
That's
I don't know, you
Candyman
guys remember
too,
that?
yeah.
The movie Maniacs?
Hmm.
Was
It would have
anybody
been
else
cool to
into
have
those?
him like opening up his coat like that and all the bees coming out, and then he had that portrait where they're coming out of his mouth too. That'd be amazing.
Mhm. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Well, there is an additional portrait with his mouth like that.
Yep. Hmm. To me, that's the one that sold it for me. That was the one that I thought was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is going to be a quick unboxing. There's not a whole lot of pieces here.
That's all right.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I don't have a lot of space in this room.
So after me and my cousins watched this movie, we weren't allowed to. We were like 10 years old, and we stole it from my uncle's like DVD case, and we watched it at night. Like we're up at like 2 a.m. The next day, we're all scared to go in front of the mirror, like Candyman kid. Like, bro, we're so scared, dude. Like, it's like, dude, we're so fucking.
Don't do it, man.
Just
do Beetlejuice.
Like we had
Don't do
like
Candyman.
eight of my cousins with us too. Like it was a big little like we all went there like maybe the holidays or
Oh, of
something.
course, you said it twice. Don't say it a third time.
Candyman. But
Yeah.
I'm not in front of a mirror. I'm not in front of a mirror. So, but I did that on purpose, though, Freddie. I did that on purpose for us.
Wow, this is man. I'm all about having like an amazing base with my statue, and this looks really good.
I love the
this-
colors on it.
This is,
The red, white, and the yellow and brown from the everything else too. Looks amazing.
It looks great.
trying to get his arm in the sleeve here. They made this really tight.
We haven't seen it yet, but what I've seen from other collectors and like just the prototype, this is another reason I'm not the biggest. Like I'm not a silicone is always better than sculpted because this sculpt is a sculpted portrait and it looks. I mean, like same with Noah with the Battison behind him, the sculpted face of him looks amazing. I think, in my opinion, it looks better than the J&D one. So or as good, So and then obviously Alan and Brian's Ripley from Prime One Blitzway. So
oh yeah, dude.
It just depends on what.
awesome.
It just depends on which piece and how good it's done. I'm not one of those people that silicone always means better, glass eyes always means better.
Yeah.
Sculpted hair always means better. Because this piece right here, from what I've seen, amazing portrait of Tony. So
Yeah.
So
This is a really
what did y'all think about the remake?
This movie,
I haven't seen
dude.
it.
I thought it was pretty damn good. I actually liked it.
Same. I love the
Yeah.
fact that they didn't try to redo it, but they carried the lore over from what Tony Todd,
Yeah.
Candyman. That's why I liked it more. Because I hate you don't need to remake stuff, but I love they continued the legacy of Candyman. Right, the
Right. They
spirit
just
of Candyman.
expanded on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he actually appeared in it because they were talking about
There you go.
the old Candyman. So Tony Todd was
Spoilers,
in
my friend.
the. Yeah, come on. It's been what? How long has it been out now?
That's been out for like 3
Couple-
years.
Yeah,
all
couple
right.
years.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I know Jordan Peele was the executive producer on it, and he had
was.
like his, like basically his pupil that directed it. So
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it too, man. I left the theater very impressed. Like, holy shit, actually. Because I mean, you go into something like that has such a good original movie, and you just don't expect it to be really living up at all, you know. But I walked away like, yeah, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where I've watched it a few times after too.
you're saying I have to watch it now.
Yeah, you have to.
And they made it more what you call it, pop culture, upbeat, the effects and things like that and stuff that was happening. So it's it keeps you engaged. So you're not gonna get bored with it when you watch it.
Yeah.
Can
There are a
you go back
couple
to the other
scenes.
thing Cypher said, Jimmy? I just want to see what he said.
Yeah, he had mentioned that silicone adds the lifelike, a polystone piece, maybe 100% likeness, but you can still see it as it's stone. Basically, you get
That makes
70%
sense.
of likeness, but really the lifelike. He was saying. I understand what he's saying here. I mean,
Me too.
it's-
I remember Aiden said pretty much the same thing a while back, too. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that point for sure.
But they're getting really good with skin texture though on
They
faces
are.
and bodies, like to where it really is like even at just a decent distance looks realistic.
Mhm.
A great example is that T800 by Blitzway, the one that's not sculpted, that looks really, really good. The final battle version, that one's super cool, and they did a great job with that. I just the Cyberdyne one was the one I really wanted though,
Mhm.
and that one is rooted hair, but
And glass eyes. I think it's glass eyes as well.
yeah, glass eyes rooted hair. It didn't
Yeah.
have silicone, but my God, the paint job on that is so good.
Yeah.
Blitzway's doing great work, man. They really are.
They are killing it right now.
Yeah.
They're doing so good.
That Anakin too. Like obviously you just got that. That thing is fucking amazing.
I
Like,
really enjoyed it.
it's so crazy they didn't do that black label on Obi-Wan because it makes the Obi-Wan just look so much worse because how good that one looks, if that makes sense. So I was like,
It makes
shit.
100% sense.
Yeah.
There's probably better lighting on this camera, but dude, look at that portrait.
Let's go to the camera.
Let me switch it over real quick.
Is this
Yeah, I
is
think
this
there's
Tony? Is this Tony?
Yeah, the other lighting.
Oh, this is him, man. That is him.
That is Tony.
Wow.
Sweet. That looks good.
It's definitely.
Yeah, let me get.
But
the
that
other
ain't the
head, 'cause I
portrait
think
you're going with. I know that for sure.
No, I think I got to get the other one.
Wait, but back to the silicone and polystone. Like, you can get 100% likeness for sure on silicone. But if it's a Wonder Woman and she looks like Sloth from the Goonies, it still looks lifelike. I still wouldn't want that. Like I'd rather have a polystone that looks, more that looks better, I guess. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
a
like
good-
you
it's a good
mentioned,
thing.
Marcos, the Battinson, like
Mhm.
you have such a nice gloss paint on the eyes that it looks really realistic. And then even if
Mhm.
you just see the lower part of his jaw, the skin texture just completes it all for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, like I said, if you think JD's better, the Battinson one, like good for you. For me, if it's better, it's barely. I don't think it's that like $2,000 extra better. if
Yeah,
that
it
makes
just
sense.
uses
So,
more realistic materials, but it does
For
come off
sure,
a little
yeah.
different. Yeah.
Oh,
man,
that's awesome.
that's sick.
Ugh.
that thing is
That's cool.
Wow.
now this, like we
Yeah,
said, with
that's
the
so
open
freaking cool.
chest out too. Oh, dude,
Oh,
that would be
dude.
amazing.
You know,
That
when they
was
were
awesome.
making this movie, he signed a contract where every time he got, because these were real bees, he had real bees in his mouth.
Wow.
He said he signed a contract that said something like, for every bee that stings me, I make X amount of dollars or something like that. And he made a shit ton of money just from getting stung.
What a fucking actor! I didn't know that. That's a fucking actor right there, though.
Yeah. Look it up. I can't remember the exact amount, but
Ooh, Terrifier.
That would be sick.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking
That would
awesome.
be
Be a good time to
He's
do
like
it
the
now.
new big like
Ooh.
slasher villain right now.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
need to get around to
have you guys
watching
seen the new
those
one?
movies.
I haven't seen the
You
new
haven't
one.
seen
I've
any
seen
of
the
them?
first one.
I haven't. No, I never have. No, I've always meant to. I just never got around to it. But they actually look pretty funny, believe it or not.
Dude, the first one's made
Dude,
for like
he's-
$2, and it's better than most. It's better than most horror
$2.
movies made for. It's better than most horror movies made for like 990 million or something like that. You know, so
Most, not all.
Yeah, I think
Most.
the new one they made for like 47. No, it can't be that much. I can't remember. But it's made back. It was the highest grossing unrated movie of all time. The newest one.
Wow.
I mean, that and it's different horror genres because you can't compare a slasher that you can make for $2 to like a Conjuring that deals with spirits and ghosts for like So
Yeah.
it's two different things.
Or like a found footage, like a Blair Witch.
Right.
Blair
right.
Witch, yeah, I get it,
Yeah.
but you can still judge them because they're both all of them are horror movies. If that makes sense. So
Right, but no slasher should be
Yeah.
in that realm of say just using
Right.
the Conjuring because you're dealing with all these otherworldly things. A slasher movie you should make for pennies.
Yeah, and those Conjuring movies have pretty big actors in it too. You know,
Right.
so
Right. That you gotta take that into
that costs
consideration
money.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you got like a dope ass actor like Nicolas Cage who does like charity work for some directors, who like will do a movie for like $2 for them just to get it out there. I'm like,
Yeah.
what a good dude. He's a weirdo, but good dude.
Like Mandy or something.
Every
Man-
Thanksgiving,
Mandy.
or
That's
oh,
crazy.
gosh. Like I hope you don't have kids you're watching it with.
Yeah, right.
Fucking hell, man.
So speaking of
Have the
which,
family over on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
speaking of which, for those who are a fan, and I'm a huge fan of it, Scary Movie. It's been greenlit, so the Wayans family is going to do another one. So if you're a fan of making fun of the horror genre like I am, that's
Dude,
coming
the
out.
first two were fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I love the
So
second
fun.
one especially, man.
Dude, I love it too. I love the
The take my little hand.
Yep. I love that. And like when David Cross and the hand guy are going back and forth, like, I'll give you a standing ovation. And like, how about this? I'll give you a clap. You know, like they're just going at it.
Like what makes it so cool is that they pull from the archives of what's new and then they incorporate it within their spoof, which is I think is awesome.
Oh yeah. Dude, I don't know how to get this in. This is
JWR. What's up?
You can't peel back the code a little bit to see in there.
what's up, JWR? Well, yeah, you can, but the thing is it's like caked on the fabric.
Oh, so you got to pull it back.
There's stuff that's like preventing it from going in.
Do you have tweezers or some kind of
I think
pliers?
you might
that you
have
could probably.
Yeah,
pull it
I
back.
might have to flatten some of these pieces or something. I don't know if there's a trick to this or what, but it just looks like you might have to just kind of move things around or force it in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is an issue with mixed media sometimes, right? Kind of gets hard.
Yeah,
to stuff
it
in.
does.
Yeah. Unless it'd be cool if I could go underneath and put it in from underneath, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
Because you had a little trouble with the left hand too, right?
Little bit, but that one there was some Velcro on that was able to open up. This one doesn't have anything like that. Tell you what, I'm gonna watch a quick video, see if anybody else has figured something out with this. Not to hold up the.
So they only give you
Yeah, no, but you want to do it
two.
right. Yeah.
They give you two hands. That's it. The hook and the left hand, or you got
That's
both the
it.
swap outs.
Yep. No, that's it.
So this is basically the last piece, and obviously the little bees in a little container, right?
Oh yeah, I can pull that out at least.
Yeah,
I'll show
yeah.
you guys that. Yeah, I don't see a coin anywhere though.
Dang.
Oh,
It's a hit
What
or
is
miss.
the-
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
send
is
it
it?
back.
Okay. Yeah.
Send it back.
Bro, that would be hey, Alan, that's a pretty good idea. Send it back to get another like new one, and just
Right.
maybe in that. That's a
man, we can't do it now. It's on stream, so there you go.
Yeah. There we
That's
go.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Little,
that's
little
cool.
jar full of
That's
these.
cool.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
that
neat.
it gives you extra bees.
The beehive,
Yeah.
like Beyonce. You know.
Most times I get
that's-
statues, those little bit of accessories I don't use, but that is one I would use. Me personally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
spread them at the. I mean,
I'd
once I
have
can
to.
find a permanent home for him, yeah.
Right. Because even my Harley that I unboxed, right? For example, she has a whole bunch of tiny accessories that goes in the air and shit. I ain't put any of that stuff on. I'm not gonna sit there and. Come on. No.
No, I agree with you, Freddie. I don't really like any pieces that just sit loosely on on statues. I
Yeah.
like everything to like peg in somehow, or yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
you get be broken glass, and then even with the there's all these. I'm not a big fan of the tiny. I don't need them.
You can always keep them in the jar and just put it next to it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Brian, now that you got the whole thing set up, what are your thoughts on the paint, sculpt, things like that?
I mean,
Did it meet your expectations?
it's yeah, man, it's spot on. I mean, he looks incredible. It looks. I mean, this is Tony Todd. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It looks perfect. The paint looks great. I mean, I'll probably get a little bit more lighting in here just to see a little bit more. But I mean, I have zero complaints. It looks incredible.
The only complaint I have, Brian, is that the chest doesn't open up the cloak. That's it. That's a very
that would have been
minor.
That would have been an amazing feature. Yeah, that would have
awesome.
been really
That
cool.
would have been awesome.
But this base is just
sick.
It's insane. It's just
Yeah, I'm really impressed by that.
Gross.
Is it the best part of the statue, you would say? The base?
You couldn't have the base without him,
That's true.
But as far as the best part of it, nah, man, it's a composition. They did such a great job. I mean, I didn't even know there were all these skulls on here until I saw this. I knew about the rib cage and I knew about the honeycomb, but the glistening that they have on the honeycomb right here, and just how it looks so fleshy, the way they painted the base. Yeah, and then I mean, it's just and in his face. I mean, it's him, and even the hook. I mean, you can see just kind of how kind of gross it is.
Oh yeah,
fucking awesome, man.
Yeah,
it's cool.
If this was actual metal, that would have been pretty badass. But
yeah, that would have been even more amazing.
But Jimmy, like taking time on the base and really taking your time on the base really makes a difference. Like you with some of your Queen Studio pieces, they're just a flat color basically, and like the Iron Man looked amazing, but just the base just was plain Jane, man. Like it makes
when you have a character like this that has a simpler character design, you need something to make the statue pop a little more. Even if he's great in the movie and everything, but just visually, if you have a simpler character design, you got to have a base that pops a bit. So I think they did a great job, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
watching the video on this one. I mean, it just went right in. So I don't know. Maybe I got to just kind of manipulate this a little.
Stop being a wussy. Let's go.
Ram it in.
Just
break
it. I'll feel bad if you broke it too.
Well, it even feels this kind of gross because it's like dried. It feels like dried blood on cloth.
Oh, that's a good idea right there. Who just said that, Jimmy?
That was Archangel 0407.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What was that? What did it say?
He had said, you got to put this piece by a mirror. That way people are tempted to summon him.
Put next one.
Looking at this closely, Brian, I know you'll probably do a short pretty soon. I'm already talking about a short video. Anyways, but looking at this piece, I think you're right. There's a combination of things that really bring this piece out to make it even more amazing. But I gotta say, the second head sculpt, that's a must. Like if you don't have that, that's just a must for me. The base is awesome. I really love it, man. I really do.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm kind of struggling to figure this out.
It won't fit, or
yeah, it's just not fitting. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. If you can see this.
All right.
So
this is why Alan don't want to do unboxings.
Right. See how that's kind of. There's like all these pieces in here. How it's just kind of.
You may have to
like this. That's not fitting in there.
Can you move the sleeve down to the?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, if you can just peel it back and
maybe drop the phone too. It's a two-hander, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
down far enough.
So you're saying that like the sleeve opening is too small for it to fit in there?
The sleeve, yeah, it's too small, and it's like it's really quite solid.
Hmm.
I wonder why that.
Yeah.
And Brian,
I don't know.
I know that this is kind of a silly question, but you are pegging it in correctly. It's not the opposite way you should peg it in.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, I'm definitely it's correct. I can
Dude,
see
I
that.
watched
I'm almost.
Frankster's unboxing and he just popped it in, dude. Like it was nothing. Like
That's what I just watched. I
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
But I mean, but it's almost like they doused it in paint, like some cloth, and it dried, and it
Mhm.
dried more narrow than it's supposed to.
Hmm.
At least that's the way it kind of feels. Unless I can just,
You may need to get in there with some tweezers or
I
some
might
small
have
needle,
to, yeah.
needle nose pliers, and maybe scoop out some of the extra paint that's inside the peg hole, and then it'll go in correctly. That's the only thing I can think of. But
Yeah. Let me just. Here, I'll just give you guys a quick, even better view. So do you guys see that?
let me bring this up. Hang on. If I can get it. Look at that.
It's really quite narrow, and it's really solid. So it's almost like these pieces right here
Uh-huh.
too hard.
need to be removed. Yeah, it's too hard. I mean, this thing has
Yeah.
no flex.
Oh,
I'm-
wow.
I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
giving it
I didn't
some.
know that.
Okay.
Brian,
you
you
can't get it past the peg at all, huh?
I can't get it past.
Oh, I see.
I-
I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
now
see what
I
I
see.
mean?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you can't even get the sleeve past the peg part.
I think I know what you can do.
That's
I
crazy.
I
Maybe
think I
heat
know
it
what
up.
you can do, Brian. Is it possible that you could remove the coat and put this on and see if it'll go through from the other side?
Oh, that's crazy, man. That'd be
No, I
nuts.
don't think you
I
can.
don't know if that would
Yeah.
work or not. I
This
mean, I don't know how
harness
he's
is
going
all
to take it
bent.
off, so I don't know. So I'm not sure that.
Alan is like, this is why I'm never doing unboxings right here.
Yeah, right. I know.
Never.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna probably have to leave the hook out for now because I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to
Yeah.
figure something out separate with that, and I don't want to take up all of our time.
Are you gonna contact them
struggle
and
with
see what they
this.
say?
Yeah,
I might take a hair dryer and just try to
that's what I was just
try to
saying.
loosen this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or
Mm.
watch. Maybe there's some other unboxings, but yeah, man, that's the last piece too. That kind of blows. That
Yeah.
was right there. But here, I'll give you guys at least a good view of.
Oh,
I mean, everything.
look
else.
at that.
Oh,
dude.
dude. That's
Yeah, that
awesome.
was- yeah.
Candyman.
Don't do it, dude.
That bass. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. that
dude,
bass
look
is
at that.
Really, really nice.
Dude, it's just look how fleshy it is. It's just so gross.
Hey, Cypher's right on
Perfect.
that.
Yeah, Brian. I wouldn't hesitate to contact Ant about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You think
Yeah.
so? Okay.
And it's on video too.
Maybe
Too.
they
That
do.
helps a lot. Honestly,
Mhm.
it
it does.
does.
Yeah, maybe they can
So,
give me some tips. on
Brian,
what
can
I'm
you get
supposed
another
to do here, but-
Can you get another picture of that portrait?
Yeah.
Well, dude, that camera's crisp too, man. Goddamn.
That looks really good.
this is amazing. Yeah, this is really good. Wow. Tell me that second portrait doesn't make the statue. Tell me
Oh,
that.
it's
It
a
makes
it's
it.
like a
Totally.
deluxe or bust. That's really what it is on this one.
Mhm.
Amazing. Amazing.
Brian, is that what looks like fur around his neck, shoulder piece? Is that mixed media? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Nice,
That's mixed
nice.
media. This is mixed media in here too.
Yeah, I like it.
Wow.
So, Brian,
Yeah,
outside of the hook not hooking in, what
Yeah.
would you say if there's any nitpicks? What would you do? What would you say about this piece? I know we kind of went over it earlier, but
Go ahead and give it away.
No, I mean, at first glance, I don't really have any. It might have to sit with me a little bit, but I don't know. This is his tie. That could be. I can tighten that up a little bit. I think I just need to play with this a little bit just to get things aligned, just
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
But as far as nitpick, I mean, look, there's even wiring. There's wiring in the bottom here,
Oh yeah, that's nice.
so you can compose it.
just a little
Compose that
bit.
a little bit. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think I have any nitpicks honestly right now. Everything's really it's pretty damn spot on, dude. It's incredible. It looks great.
Brian, can you get a shot of the rib cage on the base to see the paint on that?
Oh my gosh. The honeycomb is the best part, but the rib cage is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
As long as you can see the
We can see
translucent-
glistening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Maybe
a
a
real
light up
looking
feature.
face.
No, my anime dumbass, like a light up feature. Not amazing. Like,
You
that's a
know what?
nitpick, maybe. There we go.
You
Oh,
know
there's
what,
no
man?
honey- ain't no-
I love myself. I love me a light up feature, but I don't know how you would do one here.
So I'm saying no honeycombs lighting up. You want to light everything up.
Hey, dude, light it up, baby. Light it up. What's up, Mike? Long time
What's
no
up,
see, man.
Mike? Great to see you, man.
Wow, even the
Look at the
pants look great,
Look at the pants. Yeah, look at the
Yeah.
pants.
man.
Some nice shoes,
Hey,
man.
man, those are,
About to go
those
to
are Tony
9 to 5.
Stark. Those are Tony Stark Escape from the Cave jeans. That's what he's wearing.
I know, right there.
I think
The
I've seen
base, for me, the
JWR
base
with
is
some
the
of those
best
shoes,
part,
man.
man. The base is fucking dope.
Yeah, dude.
There's a fucking scarecrow right there.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, they
Oh,
even
that's
got
mixed
the-
media too, right? The sleeve. Yep. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at that.
That's
Man.
good.
They
The
got
only
little,
that-
see, they have
Wow.
Velcro right there, so they made that easy to open up and put that arm in. I mean, I was having a problem there before, but I didn't realize that it opened up.
Oh,
As I
that's
said, the
awesome.
only mixed media part we don't have is the issue you're having. Not the only one, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Well, I
sucks.
think that's the thing. It looks like it is mixed media because
Yeah.
that's cloth. It just looks like they caked on paint for the blood, and it just dried in a way that it's just
Yeah.
Can't
difficult
put
to
the
get
peg
it in.
in. Yeah. I think a hair
Yeah.
dryer's in order here and getting it.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, I think once you do that, you'll be able to get it on there.
Yeah. It'll soften it up enough that you can get it in.
So I mean, I'm trying to find something wrong with this, and there's no way I can. I'm not counting off for like the arm not going in because that's just one of those things, you know. And I know.
I think it just happened. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
big a deal.
It's
I'll
nothing.
figure it
There's
out.
nothing wrong with it. So,
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so if I had to say anything, I think the blood on the base could be a little darker, just a little bit. But other than that,
That's a nitpick right there.
that is a huge.
That is
that's a
that
huge
is a big
nitpick
time nitpick.
because
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I gotta find something. So I'll give it 9.9,
Yeah, man.
Brian. Okay.
Ooh,
9.9.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, man. I think I'd give it a 9.9 too. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
9.9.
Yeah, I mean, even the second portrait too. I mean, it's
yeah,
It's
it's
incredible.
Tony.
Without that,
Yeah.
second portrait statue's a 7. I'm joking.
Whoa,
You
Jimmy.
gotta have
whoa.
the second. You gotta have that. You gotta have that second portrait. It's so good. And
man.
I'm trying to find something wrong, but there just isn't a whole lot wrong here. They did a lot right.
I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. I want to sit with it for a little while, but I don't think I'm gonna come back with anything. This is too damn good.
You know what, Alan, Freddie, what do you guys give it?
I mean, I give it the same, like a 9.9, something like that. Yeah, even if that issue with the right hand requires just a little bit of messing with, it still can damper the experience just a little bit. So, but
okay.
otherwise, I think it looks amazing, man. I can't stop looking at that base. That's just
Mhm. The
that's
base is
so
awesome.
fucking good, dude.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
I can't find any flaws with it at all. It looks amazing. They did a really good job with this.
Yeah.
Likeness is stunning.
So, Alan, what's the score, though, man? Like, you can't just say it's a good job.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with everyone else. I'm gonna go with a 9.9.
Nice.
What about you, Freddie?
That's high praise.
This is a 10 from the base up.
whoa.
The base, very creative. The shoes, he got the JWR shoes. The pants is looking
Yeah.
crisp.
Hey,
JWR
he does
shoes.
have
Yeah.
JWR
Yeah.
shoes on.
There we go.
Yeah, can we zoom into the
Yeah,
shoes
good
real
call.
quick?
Yeah.
For JWR, because I know he wants to see the shoes.
Yeah, man.
Shoes is
Yeah,
clean,
man.
man. Look at that.
Hey,
Yeah. I know my boy be dressing dapper.
Those aren't Italian, so he doesn't like it. Actually.
So the shoes is on point. The mixed media is great,
Mhm.
and even the you get two face sculpts. I know
Yep.
most people is gonna opt to go with the obvious one with the bees. Oh, and the fact they even give you see JWR. Hey, if he says it's awesome, then it is.
Yeah.
The fact that he gives you the jar of bees, which, like I said, I would use. And I think it's cool. He gives you a lot of them in there. Whether I put it right next to him or put some more in his mouth, to add the effects, maybe put a couple more on his coat on the base. But just the fact that they give you,
I'd have some down here.
yeah. Just
I was
fact
thinking
that
about on the
gives you
top of
that,
his
it's so
head.
cool.
On the top of his, at least one on the top of his head.
Yeah, and he gives you a lot too. This whole thing, just I always say with characters, especially with the horror genre, if you could capture the spirit of that particular character, you know, to me that elevates it, and PCS does that with this piece. I find no flaws in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it's a 10 for me.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. I'm trying to find something, but I really can't. Like I wanted to nitpick just this, but there's not. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's I just got to tie it up and just make it a little just fit better, and there's
Yeah.
nothing to nitpick.
Yeah,
there.
that's easy.
Yeah.
That base is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want to see that bottle of bees again.
Yeah. Let me grab it.
So the only I'll give it a 9.6 because I'm a realist, and that's a great
Boo
score.
this
Though
man.
it's still a great score. God damn it! The only thing I will say is I wish the coat did open up though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but we don't know if
That would
that's
be-
we don't know if that's canon though. If it's
It is
true
canon.
to if it's true, no. But we don't know if the actual coat is made to
Yeah,
open up. Is what I'm
it's
saying.
cool.
I don't know.
Brian, would that bottle of bees fit in his left hand?
Oh, it's pretty good, but it won't stay.
Oh, don't do it. Don't
No,
do it.
you know,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
you
it
need
won't
is
stay.
a little piece of
Velcro.
a little bit of
Double-sided
putty, yeah, or something. That would be so cool to have him holding that. But that's just me.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, his hand's it is shaped to
Yeah.
where it fits
Yeah.
really well in there.
Yep. It sure does.
Yeah.
Look at Alan with the artistic man right there.
I know. Well,
Well, I
we
mean,
saw
have
him
you
with the
guys seen his
president.
display?
Well, we saw him with the president this week. Man, it was awesome. It was good
Yeah,
to
there
I
see
you
him.
go.
saw that too. Thanks. You know, you guys take those pictures. I was cracking up so bad that the other day I couldn't even get any work done. It was
Alan
just-
said, "Are you guys not working right now?" I'm like, I'm on lunch break, man. Like,
I think Alan has said, "Don't you guys got any more important things to do?" And I'm like, "I'm not doing them right now,
that's a
man.
good point right there.
I'm
Mike.
photoshopping you."
yeah,
That's a good point.
like you guys need to find something else to do.
Because what Mike just said about 1/4 with horror statues, that's a good point. Because Brian, I think all your horror statues basically are 1/4, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of
That-
1/4.
So
yeah.
it's gonna stick out, which sucks, but at the same time, like it's still an amazing piece.
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah,
so.
he will stick out. That's for
Too
sure.
good to
but,
pass up though.
It's way too good to pass up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't, man. It's so good. I just kept on coming back to it, man. I just kept on looking, and I'm just
Yep.
thinking
I mean,
to myself, why have I not done this?
Well, not to mention you're on stream with us, and we just kept enabling you. So
Yeah,
Didn't
you
help
guys
either.
did. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys certainly did.
Man,
What,
go
I
ahead.
was
Ricky.
gonna say, would any of y'all consider a ghost face? At all
Yeah,
in your
sure.
collection?
Yeah, I would.
I love
I
the one
do-
that PCS did, and that he gives you the Hall of Mass. I love that part that he gives you all of them.
yeah, they're like
That's
10
a-
masks.
That's the
Yeah,
half
come on,
scale
Rufus.
one, right? Because they made a third scale too, where he was like busting through a door.
Yeah, I
glass
like that one
door.
too. I like that one too.
I like that one.
I would.
Yeah.
I would require a scary movie, ghost face portrait though. With the tongue out. I would.
That'd have been cool if he
that-
would have gave you that
that-
one too.
I would
Just to
get
throw
that.
it.
just for maybe a little
Yeah.
one time a month. Like, go ahead.
Yeah,
Get
but
the
you could
song
probably
out.
get that made or somebody will.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Easily.
But that's like scary. Like we were talking
Yeah.
about, scary movies a childhood like memory of mine. So, man,
Yeah.
fucking goddamn it, Ant, stop doing good work, man.
Yeah, it's
Dude.
very weird.
Make bad
PCS.
statues.
It's
Big
horrifying.
bad
It's
statues occasionally.
Crazy.
Man.
Great
PCS
statue.
does. They make such incredible stuff, man. My brother
do.
has a Mortal Kombat, the Molina, the 1/3 scale
Mhm.
Molina that they
Oh, I
did
remember
a
that
long
one,
time
yeah.
ago. Dude, every time I look at that thing, I'm just like, why didn't I buy this?
Hey,
You know,
a
they
piece
just-
I would say PCS did fail on was Michael Jordan because he's not the GOAT, so I'm happy about that.
Hey.
Oh, dude, no. Those are fighting words right there, my friend. You got JWR in the chat too.
I know he loves himself some Jordan. I don't know why too, man. Like,
I do too, man.
he's
I do
second
too.
best. He's second best.
No.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
not second best. Get out of here with that.
JWR says he wants an
Go.
Art the Clown, Brian.
Hmm.
Who said that?
JWR. Did you do
Oh
art?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We've been chatting about it. I think JWR said he watched part 3 again today or yesterday or something. Yeah, I want Art the Clown too. We have my wife's favorite right now is Art the Clown of all time. So
Wow.
anytime I
Really?
find that's her favorite. So every time we see something, I got to pick it up.
He's just horrifying to look at, honestly. He is.
And
It's a good thing.
Yeah, you guys got to watch. Anybody who hasn't watched those movies, you guys got to watch
Yep.
those.
I have not seen the last one yet, but yeah.
great unboxing. Great piece, Brian. Congratulations. I know. Once you
Thank you.
get that last piece in, it's going to be even that much better. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident with the hair dryer, it'll go right in. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll just warm it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that. So, man, this was just announced this week, and let's take a look at it. It was shown on, I think, yesterday while I was at the party. I think. Let's bring this up here real quick.
In the beginning, there was only a dream to capture worlds beyond our own,
Shit, I haven't even seen this.
I haven't either.
to honor the heroes
What the
that
hell?
we grew up with and bring them to life. With passion and precision, we built one statue at a time, every step closer to the dream we have always chased. And now the time has come at last to unveil the grand finale to the world of light and chaos.
You know, it'd be funny if they show Prey as another tease in like the next showcase.
Oh, don't say that.
Coming in part 3.
No, coming in 2026. Tease.
Don't even say
Goddamn.
that.
Primeone's now announcing the new next level showcase, which will be the World of Light and Chaos. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring. I am very excited to see Prey Predator come, but also it's in the back of my mind is a new Aliens piece from Prime One. I really
That'd
want
be
to
cool.
see what this would look like. I know they're working on it. I know there's
Romulus?
soon. No, this is going to be from
Ooh.
Aliens 3, the dog alien.
Okay.
I'm going to show that first.
Mhm.
And that's the piece I'm more interested in. I guess it's because it's a throwback one, but I really want to see what this looks like. And I kind of have an idea, but I'm not really 100% sure quite yet. So I do want to see more.
They haven't talked about it, but Batman, you guys didn't show some Batman and DC this time?
That's next year.
I don't know. Yeah, probably the next one.
Next year will be they'll be focused again on DC.
Why do you
but
think
not-
that?
But not this year. I think they were talking about that. I think Chris was talking about that.
Enough
I don't
with
know
the
why
Batman.
it is,
Enough.
but they're focused on this. They're focused on getting some of these anime pieces out, some of these horror pieces out, and I'm looking forward to some new things. If they do tease something, I'm gonna say they're gonna tease a Dutch this time, Alan. I think
No, they're not. They're not.
No, I don't think so.
They're not.
My fingers crossed, but I don't
Not right
think so.
now.
They're not.
Not
I
right
feel
now.
bad, but they're not.
Well,
right
just
now.
so y'all know, I'm not letting you ruin my mojo. I want them to tease a Dutch. So
Just putting it out there into the universe. Yeah.
yes, I wanna-
Hey, you've been doing it for 2 years now, Jimmy and Alan. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen right now. I feel bad for
well,
y'all.
I think I was talking to Alan is that they've come to almost an end to the Predator line. There's a few other things they can do, but they've done almost all the Predators. So what would be something to put the last piece to make it come together? And they would be the Dutch to me. However, we could be wrong, but I would love to see them do that. And I think it's a long time coming. So
Yeah,
those are
I
my
agree.
2 pieces that I really want to see. Alan, what are 2 pieces you want to see from the next level event?
Well, for sure, the dog alien. I hope they finally have that thing done, painted, and can give us the complete reveal on that one. Also, I have to tell you, some of those anime pieces are really intriguing. I don't think I want to go down that rabbit hole, but I'm anxious to see what they show.
No, do it, Alan. Though, just do it, man.
Oh, Alan, I know
Yeah.
you got a DVD over there burning a hole in your pocket. Once you watch that, I don't know.
It might push you over the edge. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, it'll really entice you because the movie's such an amazing film. But yeah,
The other thing that could get me really going is if they have the that Berserk life-size bust.
Oh,
If they show that completely painted, I would really like to see that.
I've already decided if it's good. Which guess what? It's gonna be good. I'm gonna get it and store it. I think because I think that piece will also sell out. I do think so. So yeah, I can't wait to see more from them. This coming up. Brian, is there anything you were anticipating you want to see from Prime One coming up?
Resident Evil.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
They teased the Resident Evil 4, and I'm excited to see what they're going to announce. I assume it's going to be a Leon Kennedy.
Okay.
But yeah, whatever it is, that's the one I'm looking forward to. I
I
want to see the Prey 2, of course. I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Brian, I'm going to bring you something Resident Evil back from Japan. I don't know what, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, man.
You're gonna spoil me. Thank you, Jimmy. That'd be awesome.
Everybody will get something here. Everybody gets something. So I did want to bring this up. Oh, Will, I saw your message. I'm sorry. Let me bring this up here real quick. Some fool posted this week and even made it look like the Prime One. Even made it look like Prime One's announcement. But man, please do this. I would buy it 100%. I would buy this. I really want to see more of this line, and this right here will be one that I would have to buy. I would have to buy it. I have to figure it out. Marcos, what are you looking forward to in the Prime One event?
Fucking Demon Slayer, man. They teased that like 2 years ago.
Oh,
Like, dude, it's annoying. Like, at least show something. Like, seriously, just show something. That, and then I know they kind of showed the Elden Ring. I'm not a big Elden Ring fan, but show that too. Like, you guys teased it so long ago. That, and then shit, I had another one in my head. Damn it, I forgot. But no, for sure, Demon Slayer. I really want to see something, and then Attack on Titan. I want to see another Attack on Titan type piece.
Me too.
I know they came out with Beast Titan versus Levi. That was pretty recent, and that was amazing piece. I'm still pissed off that they did no blood effect because obviously their new strategy of what they're doing. It's a very annoying thing. And then also, I hope they do DC. I want them to do DC. It doesn't have to be Batman. There's other characters in DC that are not Batman. So there's Superman, there's Wonder Woman, there's villains, Lex Luthor. There's a lot of other
DC characters besides Batman.
Dude, Freddie, I'm shocked.
Tell us more.
There's a whole list that they're like, nah, fuck that Batman. Let's do Batman. Earth 1999,000. Whatever.
Maybe they'll surprise us and give us the ventriloquist and Mad Hatter.
Oh, if they do that, my gosh, you got my money. Mr. Missy Pixel for fucking Superman villain. My gosh, dude, just do something different, man. Come on, Prime One, just do it. But yeah, I want DC. Just you don't have to do Batman only. So those are 3 things I'll say for sure for me.
Well, they've met their quota. That's why you're not seeing Batman again for
Dude, the fact that we're getting a zombie Batman over anything else is just fucking wild to me. So
yeah, I'm kind of with Freddie. I'm kind of Batmaned out.
Yeah, I'm Batman the fuck out too, man. Like I love Batman.
Yeah, me too.
I love Batman, but god damn it, what are we doing here? Like we got zombie Batman over so many other characters you can do in 1/4. Zombie Batman, no one bought to. I know that for sure. No one bought that motherfucker. And if you bought it, I'm glad you have it. But my gosh, what are you doing, Prime One?
We'll have to see. I mean, I know we're wanting more characters, and I do too. I want a variety. So, Freddie, what are you looking forward to, man? Prime One event coming up. Anything that you're anticipating?
Yeah. Oh, but before I say that, Marcos, that reminds me of what Prime One and Batman is the equivalent of Hot Toys and Iron Man. I kid you not.
Hey,
For
Yeah.
those who, I'm not hating. I'm not
Hey,
hating.
Fred. Hey,
because,
Jimmy, you're not buying
but-
those. You said diecast. I showed you some diecast on sale too, man. I'm just
I
saying.
I'm buying the diecast ones I like because I have to be
Okay,
very.
there we go.
The
Because
ones I like.
Hot Toys, they'll give you multicolor Iron Man, they'll give you silver Iron Man, they'll give
Iron
you
Strange.
comic, but I'm telling you, there's at least 50 different kinds of Iron Man, like every year. And hey, look, I'm not hating because, again, for Hot Toys, Iron Man makes that money, Prime One, Batman makes that money, but at some point, can't really go over the quota, man. Let's make some other stuff. The only piece I'm looking forward to, I just want to see the full reveal for Slitherfang. That's it. The Slitherfang diorama Horizon with Aloy. That I want to see. They teased it. They teased it for months, but they haven't showed the full painted diorama. So, yeah.
Yeah, fuck Iron Man, dude. Fuck Iron Man.
This guy. Well,
Hey, I was just quickly. I was going to ask Freddie. You got anything coming in that you're like really anticipating?
You know what's coming in. T2. T2.
Yep.
two.
T2. So yeah. So
Are you looking forward to that box? It doesn't look too big. Well, I say that, but I don't know.
yeah, actually, I'm surprised. I figured it would be in a crate, but from what
Me
I
too.
saw, it was not. So
Yeah,
I'm
me
glad.
too.
So
And
I do have a spot for it. I already prepared a spot for that box, so I'm not too worried. I cleaned out the garage, so there's space.
bro,
Awesome.
I'm getting a pallet this week and a crate this week. I'm getting both of those.
Your wife's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Man.
she knows. She knows.
You need some extra hands, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. Well, I got the lift. I'll get it on there. It'll be all right. Noah, what are you looking forward to in the Prime One event?
So I'm still holding out for somebody else to do a Stellar Blade statue. I've been playing that a lot again lately. Somebody aside from J&D, that would be great. But the Guts and Grunbeld, I'd love to see more from that. That they teased a while ago. Let me see here. I'm just going through their coming soon.
Wukong.
Yeah, Wukong. Yeah, but I did hear that they're probably not going to be tackling Wukong. So unfortunately, but I think they would kill it if they did. I would love to see that. I would like to see. I don't know if they'd have it ready for this showcase, but like maybe like a painted version of that Berserk bust diorama thing they have coming.
That'd be great.
I also want to see the Resident Evil 4 Leon. I would love to see that.
Oh yes.
Or like a Leon and Ashley or something like that. And then the Kratos 1/3. I think a lot of people are waiting on that very impatiently because I think it's going to be amazing, man.
Kratos would be cool. Yeah, I'm looking
yeah.
forward to seeing that one too.
And then even just the Paul Atreides from Dune 2. I'd love to see that.
That's a good one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of things, man, that I've got my eye on. So it's just gonna, depend on
Jimmy,
what they show and how soon the stuff comes out.
So Jimmy, I heard with the Prey statue they're showing, they're going to show just the little metal claw he has. That's about it. To build anticipation for the next.
With the way my pre-orders are going and the way I'm having to pay for stuff, maybe it's better they hold off on it.
Shut up, dude.
But there's so many things that I want. But I mean, think about if you love Berserk but you don't have a whole lot of pieces, you could literally just get that bust and be okay. you can get that bust and just be okay with it, because they got a bunch of characters on there. There's just so many. I just love them all. That's the problem. I just want them all. So, but you can't have them all. So I have to be a little bit more selective coming up in 2025.
You can't have them all, but maybe you just need to have a bigger house.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
either that or a bigger paycheck, one or the other. Whoever.
Both, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Be like Ash Ketchum, bro. Just gotta get them all, man. The Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes next year, but I know I've got a lot coming in. I mean, a lot. So.
Well, you still have both kidneys, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell one for that Terminator to pay that off, but after that, I think we'll be all right.
Same here.
And how
gonna
many
need
mortgages
one.
do you have on your house?
I need that. I need that T2 bus. So I really.
Everybody has 3 mortgages on their houses these days.
I mean,
Was that the Ghostbusters quote?
oh, I don't know. Was it Freddie?
Ready?
What?
Everybody has 3 mortgages on their houses these days.
Oh, I don't remember. Was it someone?
Is that 2014 or 2016 Ghostbusters with all the females? What
No,
quote
man,
is that?
that's 1985. That was when they bought the firehouse.
Well, Brian, tell me what we're looking at here. This is from Iron Studios. They announced this. I think it was this week, but this is a
Of this.
Michael Myers. You know, and
What?
he's got a victim and he's dragging with him. I thought this was
Jeez.
super cool.
Is that part of their 1/10 scale?
I think it's small. I don't really know. There wasn't a whole lot of information from it.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love the graveside here and like Judith Myers on there.
That's the pumpkin from part 2, I believe.
This is definitely a figure, but it looks great.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not a
looks good.
figure. It's a 1/10. 1/10.
It's a 1/10. Okay, 1/10. This is really
Wow.
cool.
If they did this in quarter scale,
Mm-hmm.
I
Brian,
would be so screwed.
I'd be
Brian,
screwed.
If this was 1/3, my gosh, I'm fucked. But thank God it's not. It's 1/10. So
But they are starting to move some of their pieces from 1/10 to
1/4.
1/4. So it's
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I wish they'd do that with all of their pieces, but because they have such great concepts. But man,
no,
Yeah, they do.
there's so many people that always say if Iron Studios did some of their 1/10 and like 1/4, 1/3 or whatever, it'll be instant like hit. Obviously,
Yeah.
we don't know, but at the same time, I think their concepts, like you just said, Noah, are really amazing.
Mhm.
Just 1/10 sometimes it kind of sucks. Like I still love that 1/4 beast. I've debated on getting that piece a million times. That 1/4 beast from them is amazing. So
Hawkman is great too.
Hawkman's amazing. That's an
Yeah.
older piece though, right, Freddie?
Yeah,
Looks
but
like-
yeah,
yeah.
but it's great.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
what's the,
Iron Studios comes out with a fucking banger like 3 times a year for some reason. I don't know what it
they do.
is. They just come out with a fucking absolute banger. So
You come up with some great stuff. But Stanley, I have to disagree with you because not many people know, but Alan's a secret agent.
yeah.
In his real life.
So you think you know who John Wick is? Alan is like he runs the people that are like John
Bro,
Wick.
I need to make a video of John Wick with Alan on there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The AI
That would
face,
be
the AI
amazing.
face like running
With
around.
long, I'm gonna put Alan with
Please.
long black hair and everything. It'd be amazing.
No,
John
do
Wick
that.
is afraid of Alan.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor Alan, always picking on him. But,
Alan, John Wick killed a person with a pencil. I know Jimmy hasn't seen it because I don't know
Yeah.
how he hasn't seen it. But John Wick killed a person with a pencil. Alan killed a person with an eraser. So that's how that's Alan right there. So he just needs an eraser. It's all good to go. That's Alan.
You guys are brutal tonight.
I'm giving you compliments, Alan. What the hell, man?
let's see. Let me bring this up because Marcos did bring this to my attention when I was working this week, and I saw it, and I
What
thought
did I do?
he did have some points, and I think the community is talking about it right now as well. But this was brought up by Sideshow this week, and
Oh,
I have to admit, it's very cool.
it's all right.
I love the helmet. I love how it's set up. I think it needs a dome over it. I think that'd be nice. But I love the portrait where he has a helmet on. I do love the light up feature. I think it's cool. I think the community is talking really a lot about what this goes for, because this is a Sideshow piece and collector's edition is $10.25
1050.
and $10.50 for the exclusive. This is a little high for a Sideshow piece, but in the past they've had pieces that were upwards of this amount. Is this one worth that?
No.
I don't know. I guess you have to ask yourself this question: are you a huge Wolverine fan, Weapon X fan? And if you didn't get a chance to get that custom one that was out there, this could be a great option for you. But I do like it. And that'll be one that I pick up. But I wonder if Dennis Perez is getting this. That's what I wonder.
Freddie,
It's
you asked
worth
me
it.
the question. Why you asked me why shouldn't it be 1050? Why should it be 1050? In my opinion, you asked me that question. I'm throwing it back at you. So
Mhm. Oh, you're saying why this shouldn't? This should wait. What?
No,
Repeat that?
I'm asking you why should it be 1050? Because you asked me the question, why shouldn't it be 1050?
Why shouldn't it be? Is what you're
No,
asking me.
should it be 1050? I'm asking you why should it be 1050?
I'm,
Because if
I'm gonna get some popcorn because I want to watch this.
I just
No,
want to
no,
ask
no,
Freddie. I want to
no.
ask Freddie. He asked me the question. I
Yeah.
want to ask him why.
I'm getting another beer.
No, I'm gonna keep it civil.
I'm not trying to get
So I
combative.
so when I had looked it up, right? I had looked it up again after we went through our little thing on the back end, right? Prime 1 Soups is over 1,000. Wick is over 1,000. Kane is over 1,000, right? And you got Vader, which is also over 1,000. And you got Batman on Throne. Vader on Throne, Batman on Throne. 1/4 scale over 1,000. So you have multiple pieces. So, but if you're saying specifically, well, I looking at those pieces and looking at this piece, I don't see any reason why you can't have this piece that has 2 sculpts, right? And your light up function, which I don't know how much light ups cost or whatever. But looking at this piece, I don't see when you match it up with the other pieces that I've just said, why you can't put this side by side with some of those pieces and say that that can be 1,000, but this can't, right? I'm like, it's not, again, and I'm not saying that they haven't charged other pieces for under 1,000, but where the market is going right now, do you think they're going to stay all the time at 800, 900? Why? You know, when again, they have other pieces that's over 1,000. So why not this? And it's not a bad piece. It's a great piece. So, you know, that's why I kept it small.
I mean, for me, it's worth it to any collector that's willing to pay it. You know,
Right.
If they love the character and they love light up features. For me, I wouldn't pay $1,000 for this, but I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan in the world. I love Ghost Rider though, and that Ghost Rider that they put out that had that completely lit up. I was really debating grabbing that, and that one had a lot of light up to it. This one still has some cool light up features, but I just don't know. For me, it's just not worth $1,000. I wouldn't.
So
Not for me.
So for me, love the good Freddie Lucas. Hey, that's what we do. We're brothers. So, but what I would say is this, like Jimmy, I know you always say you want a dome around it. I think a dome would be pointless because this whole scene is him breaking out of the dome. So like him breaking out, I would love like him broken pieces around the base. That'd be pretty cool if he's breaking out of the the whole Weapon X experiment. I just don't see how this is even close to 1,000. It shouldn't be over 800 in my opinion. It's 25 inches tall, correct? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 25 inches tall, right?
That I'm not sure of.
Yeah, it's somewhere around 25 inches tall, maybe 14 wide, 14 deep, somewhere around there. This is not a Dio. The Batman versus Joker is around the same price, and I don't think that piece should be that much either. But it's around the same price. That's 2 characters versus 1 character, and the translucent resin does not look that good. It just looks like random floating pieces of translucent resin of water, I guess. So I don't know.
I'm looking at this right. I'm looking at this right now, Marcos. Right, yeah. I actually pulled it up. So let's do some facts on this show.
Let's go.
Darth Vader Mythos, putting it up against this. Are you saying Darth Vader Mythos premium format, which is 1,125 right now, very exclusive? Are you saying that's more worth it than this one?
No.
Okay, right. Okay, so we got that. That's $1,125. I'm not gonna do the Batman versus Joker. It has 2 pieces. That's different. So I'm gonna leave that alone. That's over 1,000.
What is the price on that?
I'm gonna leave that.
It's around
1,050, which is pretty good considering you get Batman and Joker. So I'm gonna leave that one out. Okay.
Okay, but what about Vampire's Lust? That's like $680, and you get two characters basically.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
thank you. Hey, Brian. Thank you. You made our point. Thank you.
Yeah, but again, so I'm not saying that you can't get pieces for under 1,000, but again, there are pieces that are, and I'm not even touching Prime, right? But we're just dealing with Sideshow that I just did. You're
Thank you.
again, it's not way over it's what was this 1,050, all right? So it's just at the 1,000 mark. But I'm just saying, I just named a couple of pieces, and there are other Prime One pieces that are single like this that are about $1,000. So I'm saying, why can't they charge $1,000? Why is everybody losing their minds? Well, because they've charged $800 in the past. Oh, well, come on, at some point
they can charge it. Hey, Freddie,
At
they
some
can
point.
charge it, and I hope no one buys this shit because I don't think it's even close to that price. So we'll see. We will see.
I'm just saying, why is it we can buy a Prime One for 1,000 when they have a piece? If this was Prime One, it's Prime One's name was slapped on it, it's just $1,000. Would anybody complain? Well, it's Prime One. They always charge.
Yeah, not that great either. So,
but my point right now, Prime One has at least 8 pieces that are a quarter scale that are like $1,000, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Sideshow. This is probably the 4th, 5th piece that they have out right now. That's about $1,000. So, and again, if this was a bad piece, then I would have said, "Come on, man, look, this is a pretty good piece for $1,000." Look, I hear people complaining because inflation. We're all going to complain. You know, this was 600 for around this. Now I'm paying 900. That's like that for everything. Vehicles,
but
1.6.
Freddie, let me just say this: that Batman on Throne, the blue suits Batman, that has like the screens behind it, and you can customize what's on the screens. And it's about what 1,300 with not the exclusive deluxe version, obviously. You know, that piece is just ridiculous. But that piece is what $250 more than this, and you get 12 times more than that on this piece this piece. This piece is very basic. It's 25 inches tall too. That's another thing. Like, it's not very big. It's not a big footprint. The light up feature is minimal at best. It's not like it doesn't go up the whole body, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, for me, this Sideshow missed on the price, and another thing they did is like it's not even close. Not even close to what the price says on what it is shown. So I don't know. For me, it's just a huge miss. It's a decent piece at best compared to other Weapon X. The XM piece looks better than this. The XM Weapon X piece looks better than this, and it's half the price. So
Marcos, just so you know, the Batman on Tactical Throne, that's a $2,000 statue.
Are you talking about the deluxe exclusive version, or are you talking about the?
Just the deluxe version, not the one with the Batcave, just the one with the screens.
Okay, that's an expensive piece for sure.
I want y'all to hear this, right? I'm looking this up too right now. So John Wick deluxe version, 1,075, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, Batman Tactical Throne, 1,015. Kane, deluxe version, 1,015. Superman, quarter scale, 1,005. Right? I think somebody mentioned that in the chat too. They brought that up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like I said, there are pieces out there that are $1,000, and I think this is a good piece. And you know, I don't see anything wrong with this being $1,000. Especially, again, you're getting 2 sculpts, and I'm sure that's probably not a huge difference. So if they took off a sculpt and they just give you 1 sculpt and then knock down the price, I'm sure if they took off a sculpt, you probably knock it down an extra 200, 250. Then it would be, well, now I can get this for $850. I mean, they're giving you 2 sculpts, $1,000. I mean, those other pieces you were talking about, did they give you multiple sculpts for $800? I'm not sure. You tell me.
What pieces are you talking about?
Because people are complaining about the price being $1,000, right? Because obviously it was cheaper before for a quarter scale with Sideshow, which I'm assuming you're probably getting pieces $600-$800, whatever people are crying about. You know, what did they give you multiple sculpts?
Sure. Yeah, I guess what you're saying, you probably not, but at the same time, like.
And again,
the extra sculpt on this is not like amazing. It's just extra.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they give you an extra sculpt. You tack on that extra $200 or whatever it is.
But hey, Freddie, would you say this piece over the Penguin piece I have from 1/4 from Sideshow is they gave you so much more on this piece over that, or no?
For what? What are you talking about?
The Penguin piece, like from Sideshow. Do you think they give you like extremely so much more that it's $600 more almost? Like you get
well,
like
I mean that, but that piece is it's smaller too.
it's
and again-
not as tall, but it's as wide. It's probably wider than this one.
I don't know.
That's my point.
I
That's
don't
all
know.
I'm saying. Is like I think they mess up on the price and.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
man.
well, again, all right. What about R&D? We don't know what the R&D is. I don't know what the R&D is for
Sure.
that. I don't know what the R&D is.
There's
I
no
don't know.
ladder feature on that. Hey, there's no ladder feature on the Penguin for sure.
Yeah, the light up, the R&D, that Penguin. What R&D is going into that? Like, I don't know how hard the engineering is with that. But the R&D for this one, I don't know what went into it or what they had to do to actually do this. You know, again, it looks like a simple piece. I'm not saying it is or isn't. You know, you're getting 2 sculpts. It's R&D. It's a light up feature. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying, I'm looking at this. It seems like it's worth $1,000, but you know, I know a lot of people out there don't think so.
What does the chat say and what does the panel say? Besides me and Freddie, obviously. So there we go.
I mean, if I was a Weapon X fan and I didn't have the custom one that was put out a while back, I think this is probably the one I would get. I'm not too fond of his face sculpt, but still, it's still a great statue. And someone was asking in the chat, "Hey, what do you guys think about it having, or is it adding to the cost because it's a lot of feature?" I think it contributes a little bit. I don't know if that's the end all, but still,
It should be It shouldn't be $200 more.
Can somebody confirm for those pieces that are $800, right?
Yeah.
Can somebody confirm, does it have 2 head sculpts? And I know you're saying, well, does it make, yes, an extra head sculpt does tack on an extra amount. Does it have 2 head sculpts?
No,
Because
the Penguin
if-
does not. That
because
Penguin
if they
does
s-
not. Penguin does
I
not.
mean, I've seen premium formats that maybe it's like $50 more, maybe $100 more for an extra portrait.
Yeah. Penguin does not for sure. I know that for sure. So yeah, I get what you're saying, Freddie, for sure. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I agree. But again, I agree with Fatal. I agree with most of y'all. I'm not saying that, that 800-900 wouldn't have been more reasonable. All I'm saying is that $1,000, I don't think it's worth an outcry. Is what I'm saying.
The custom though, I think Jimmy, you could correct me on this. It was about 13. Their initial price was 1,300, right? 1,400.
I thought it was way more than that. But you know what? I don't know because it was done so long ago and the price got jacked up from resellers and everything else. So I lost track of the price a while back. But I know that it's fantastic and it's great. I think that one's
just blows it completely out the water, obviously.
It's better.
Yeah.
I think it's better for sure. But there's nothing wrong with this piece at all. I mean, the other one is huge too. This one's going to save some space. Noah, what do you think about the price in this piece? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it does seem just a little bit high. Like I expected around 800 for this, so it's a little bit higher than I thought. But I think it's a decent piece. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I'm not really sure why, but I thought it was pretty cool at first, but it's kind of not really grown on me that much. But I do like the bubbles. I think that looks great. And I know he's supposed to be underwater, but his skin with the hair and everything, it looks okay. It looks decent. But it's some of these $1,000 price points are kind of hard for me to swallow just because even I got in this hobby about 3 years ago I think, and I was buying gigantic 3-foot tall berserk statues for $900. So it's still a little hard for me to kind of compare. But I do think Sideshow pushing it a little bit with the prices, especially with the Vader and everything like that. I think that was their kind of beginning, one of their first testers. So but I don't know. I mean, it's still a good piece. But a little pricier than people expected, I think.
Yeah.
So
did anyone complain
in the sales?
I
Did anyone
remember
complain
buying
about the Hush
premium.
piece?
Hmm?
Did anyone complain about the Hush piece, the price when it came out?
Oh,
that one's over 1,000.
Oh, the Hush Superman.
Which
Yeah,
one,
over
Superman
1,000.
or Batman?
But I feel like you kind of expect something from Prime 1, versus Sideshow.
Yeah.
And like I said, Prime does give you usually more than a Sideshow piece does. So,
but that's what I'm saying. So if Prime 1 came out with this and slapped that same price tag that Superman
No one
has
buy
for
it.
$1,000,
no one buy it.
You
No, I
tell
can't.
are people complaining, or are they only complaining? Nah, I seriously want everybody to just like
For sure.
analyze themselves. Is it we're complaining because it's Sideshow? They should have charged me $800. If Prime
Yeah.
put this out, would people have that same
I think
mindset?
that's a big
what I'm
part of
saying.
it.
I don't
I
know.
think that's a big part of it, Freddie.
I think so too, Freddie. I think that I think if Prime One did this, and there's nothing against Sideshow sculptors or anything, because they do incredible work and they're doing a great job this year. But I think Prime One, if they did this, the sculpt would be better. I think it would be better in the
I don't see any
Yeah.
flaw in this though with the scopes.
And
personally.
I mean, it's not that there's something wrong with it. I just think that Prime One would go up another notch. I think so. I just think they would.
Yeah.
I could be wrong because we don't know they're ever do that. But I still think this is a great piece, and I still think that they've had other pieces that were $1,000, and those were good too. I mean, I think that this piece is a little overpriced, but is it going to sell? Yes, it is.
No, the
So
thing
they'll
is,
buy
though, Jimmy, I don't think it will sell though.
It
Honestly,
will.
I don't think.
I think it will.
So, it has such a backlash on the price range
Mm.
that it will not sell, and that makes sense to me. So
I don't know, Marcos. Maybe you're right, but I think that people think about collectors and think about Marvel collectors and think about X-Men collectors that just collect X-Men. People are going to buy this. I think they are.
but there's been so many like Weapon X pieces already. So
What other ones? There was
the
X-Men.
the XM one, the
Okay,
custom
that one.
ones. Yeah, there's been a lot of other Weapon X.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was LL too. They did. a
Yeah,
great
that's
one.
what I'm saying. There's been a good amount of Weapon X pieces for sure. So, if it does well, I hope it does. But at the same time, for the price,
But this happens every time. This happens every time a company kind of goes out of their price range, like their typical expected price range. Because Prime One's done this before too, many times. There's been pieces that they, that used to be 900 or 1,000, and then they're pushing 12, 13, 1,400 bucks. I remember even the Guts Berserker Armor Unleash and Rage Quarter Scale editions that I have. People expected $1,000, and then they came out at $1,299 plus like 300 shipping, and people were like, "Whoa, hold on, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
And it turns out the bases are huge and everything, but it's just still a lot of people were pretty upset about it. But or even when PCS did the Bronze Carnage bus for 15 grand, like it sometimes requires explanation. And I think with this piece, like if Sideshow were to come out and just kind of explain, like you're saying, Freddie, like how much goes into this, it might cost more money, and so if you provide an explanation, then it's going to make it easier for a lot of people to buy it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there could be something with the engineering that we don't even know. I mean, it does have a lot of piece. It does have 2 head sculpts. I still think this piece is great. I just don't. It's not for me, of course, but I still think it's good. Alan, what do you think about this price point and then the statue overall?
Overall, it looks like a piece that Sideshow would do.
Yeah.
As opposed to a piece that, say, XM. Well, I had the XM Weapon X, so firsthand I can tell you that was an amazing piece. Polished steel claws, the water effect. I mean, the whole thing. It was just beautifully done. But it was a more expensive piece, so you're dealing with that. But I think this is well done. Yep. It's not a character that I would buy, but I know there's a lot of collectors that have been waiting for a Weapon X that they can, easily get. That's not a custom. So I think that they will be willing to pay that price. I think it will sell.
Sure.
I wish it had a tube around it, but you know what? If they had put an acrylic tube around this, that would have hiked up the price even more.
Yeah.
They're not going to just throw in that acrylic tube at that price point.
Hey, you know what? I didn't mean to cut you off, Alan. I'm sorry, but what if they did this? Great. What if they did this? What if Prime One next week goes through and shows the statue again? And oh, by the way, here's the tube that goes around it that lights up as well.
Oh, you mean Sideshow? Yeah.
Yeah, just like they did with Ghost Rider, how that piece lit up and we didn't even know. So I mean,
I don't think that's a possibility, only because of the how far out his hands with claws are.
Right.
Versus
Thank you.
the size of
Yeah.
the base. You couldn't, unless you made another custom base that was a lot bigger.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to put a tube there that would make any sense.
Yeah.
You know, I think people are going to buy it. Like again, it's not for me, but do we know what the edition size is on this? Have they announced? Or
Not
is it
yet.
to be determined?
Yeah, to be determined. Let me see.
Yeah, I think they're waiting to see what the how many POs they're going to get.
Sure.
My expectation is it's going to be a low ES. I don't think
Me
this
too.
is going to be a
Me too.
700 ES. I think it's going to be well under that.
Because of the price too, right? Right, Alan? You think?
Because of the price. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the price. I think the water effect is done really well. The light up is done beautifully.
Yeah, I think so too. Brian, what's your thoughts? Go ahead.
I think it's going to sell okay, but I don't think it's going to be one of their top sellers.
No, I think so. I think you're right, Alan. Brian, what do you think about this price point and the statue itself?
I mean, I'm always all about a light up feature, but I mean, I take a look at this and I take a look at what's right behind here, right behind me, and this is only, a couple $100 more than what this is. And I couldn't justify. I mean, look, I was looking at the Ghost Rider one. I really liked it and I thought about getting it, but it was just, I just couldn't justify that from, and I'm not knocking. I think I love Sideshow. I love them. I just feel like when you start going over that $1,000 mark, it's going out of the realm of what they're kind of known for. I think if you sold this for $800, it'd be like the perfect price for this. But going over 1,000, it's just too much for this. But I'm also not a fan of. I mean, not that I'm not a fan of Wolverine. I like Wolverine. I think he's the best X-Men. I just don't really get into that as much.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit much.
Okay, that's fair. I wish Sideshow well with this piece. I hope it does well for them. This is a piece that I've been looking forward to seeing the reveal because I do love this character. I did own the last level Weapon X, and let me tell you, that piece in person is amazing. It was hard to sell, but it literally sold in a day when I sold it. So yeah, great piece. Good luck, Sideshow. Hope to do well with that. Weapon.
What size was that last level one?
So last level is known for doing in between quarter and 1/3. So it's not a quarter, it's not 1/3. It's like in between, and it makes you want to buy more of their product because they match the others. But I don't know if I can say who sculpted that or not. But let me just say this: the sculptors on their team are one of the best. So,
Jimmy, are you talking about that custom one?
Yep. There's 3 customs. 3 customs.
Okay.
One
I'm
in
talking
between.
about the latest one that everybody was raving over.
Yeah, not that one. I didn't have that one. I had there was 2 others where it had him running in the snow, and then the other one where his arms were crossed. But it just was amazing in person. And I just couldn't believe how great it was.
Well, I saw the one in the 2.
You did. Okay. It's big, right?
Oh my God, it's huge.
Okay, yeah.
It makes 3 of this Sideshow piece. I mean, I'm not kidding you. The tube alone has got to be, I'm going to say 18 inches in diameter, thereabouts. And it's approaching 30 inches tall. And well, that's a good point.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. And the light up feature on it, anybody in their collection that has that, they're going to hold on to it. They're not going to sell it. But yeah, the Sideshow piece doesn't quite compare to that. But then again, Sideshow pieces are designed for the masses. They're not designed for people that only want an edition size of 50 or 60 or 70.
But Alan, that's not if you're designed for the masses, it's not designed for what it was, like $1,200, whatever it was. So
Margaret, I agree with you to a point. I think For me, it's about maybe $150 overpriced.
I think
correct me.
I think it's $300.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, this is the only licensed Weapon X you can get.
No,
out there
XM
right
has
now.
one. XM has one.
1.4
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
actually I think it's better, honestly, in my opinion.
Weapon X.
Yes.
Weapon X.
Yeah,
X,
but-
the whole
Can we
match-
pull it up? Can we pull it up? Can we pull it up?
Yeah,
Somebody pull it up. Let's pull it up.
yeah.
The
It's
problem
older.
is that piece
It's an
sold
older
out a long time
Very
ago.
very old.
How
piece,
much?
too.
How much did that go for?
Probably
I don't remember.
600 at most, probably back in the day. It just
No,
obviously
it was more than that, Marcos. At
Okay.
the time it was around $1,100, give or
Really?
take.
For
Yeah.
XM.
Yeah.
What year did it come out in? Honestly, I'm asking.
It was a while back.
I'm gonna
It's-
say it had to be about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm surprised it was over 1,000. So if it was over 1,000, that's a lot of money. So still,
Yeah.
so
Let me see. Here we go.
no, but yeah, license wise, yeah, this is another piece off top of my head I knew that came out. So
Yeah, this is the XM one. I
Oh, I
believe.
remember this piece.
Yeah, and they don't have that many pictures of it. Well, they do, but here we go. Here's a better piece right here. Yeah, I can't zoom in. I tried, but
No, it's great.
you can kind of get an idea of what it looked like, and it was a great sculpt. I did love the water effect.
it's $1,100 basically all in, plus shipping. Obviously,
Oh,
So
But
okay.
it was
had a lot of-
it was a steep price too. So I won't agree with that as well. So
That's what I'm saying. So which one do you think is better? This one or
this one is still this one for
the
sure.
other one?
Still this one, yeah.
This is one of the LL ones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of the LL ones, and this is the one Alan's talking about right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
They did a really
That's the best one for sure.
I could have gotten this
100%.
piece, man. I
Me
regret
too.
not.
Yeah. I almost did. I almost did. Like
Jimmy, what was the retail on this?
I can't recall because the price changed so many times
it did.
because of reselling. And I pre-ordered it in the beginning,
Yep.
and I sold my pre-order for 2 times what I paid for. That's the only reason
Yeah.
I sold it. So it was a great piece, and I wish I would have gotten it, but it's awesome. I
Yeah.
like
So
it.
Jarhead just confirmed in the chat who knows about
Oh, okay.
customs. He says it's was 1,500. So
That sounds about
for this
right.
piece.
That sounds about right.
So
yeah.
that's a lot. You get so much more 1,500 than 1,200 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I love this
Or
piece.
Sideshow,
I
yeah.
love this piece. This is amazing. But,
I
it's-
get,
it's not
licensing
licensed, so.
issues. Yeah, I get it. But still, you get so much more with this piece, and it's a lot better piece in general. Details, paint job, everything over that Sideshow piece. So, I don't know, man. It pisses me off because, like people said, Sideshow is the affordable statue for people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that piece is not even that great either. So the fact that they have a Weapon X piece that's that much and it's not that great either is very annoying. So I don't know. That's just me. People can disagree with that. I don't give a fuck. But it is
And
what it
Marcus, I used to pay $400 for premium formats.
Yeah.
Sideshow.
Yeah, I know,
Those
right?
days are over.
Yeah, they are.
These are long gone.
But my whole thing is this: like, I get why people are raising their prices. I understand that, but at the same time, make a better statue for that price, if that makes sense. So, I think that statue was at best
What
$850.
Marcos is trying to say is, please put a dome over it, and then
No,
would be
hold on.
worth
That's
the
Jimmy.
price.
Jimmy wants a dome.
That's-
I don't want the dome. I want a broken dome. Jimmy wants a full dome for some reason. The
Here's
whole statue
Marco.
is like him breaking out. So
If I can interject, everybody, I've noticed in the chat too, a lot of people talking about a broken glass effect.
yes,
Okay, but then you're gonna have to take away all those bubbles because those bubbles indicate that he's underwater. If the glass is broken, there's no water, so hence no bubbles.
I get it, but at the same time, they,
Yeah.
they,
Okay,
they
well,
put
I'm just
themselves in
saying,
a
you can't have both. You can't
But
have the
like I
bubbles
said, they put themselves in a bad position for having those dumb
and broken glass.
Yeah, they put themselves in a bad position with those dumbass bubbles. So yeah, so, I don't know what you want to
No,
say.
I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah,
pick your poison.
but this piece right here, Amazing. At least the one on the right. The other piece.
Oh, I think
It's solid.
both of them are absolutely amazing.
No,
If I was a
that
Star
one on the
Wars
right.
fan,
The one on the right is so fucking good. Even though it's
it
actually
is.
it said.
Everyone
Yes,
out
it
there, the
is.
views of Marcos is not expressed by everyone here. So please, disclaimer.
Actually,
Yeah.
that Vader in comparison to the Anakin is actually, I think, bigger.
Yeah, I think it is too. Well, some idiot that doesn't collect Star Wars this week pre-ordered this, and
You.
Uh-oh.
I pre-ordered the Anakin Skywalker.
Oh,
I
good for
just,
you.
yeah, I could not say no to the Anakin Skywalker. I really wanted it, and where's it gonna go? You're asking. I have no idea. I just don't know.
Let,
I'll
I'll hold on to it.
let tomorrow's
I'll hold on
Jimmy
to it for
worry
you.
about that
But
one.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
did you ask him when you met him in person? Did he like sand or not? I need to know. So
No, so this is how my 8-second interaction with Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen was. So I'm sitting there waiting to go in the line, right? And you can't even see them on the right. You have to wait till you get to the end. And I got there, and Hayden Christensen says, "Hey, how are you?" You know, and I'm sorry, Ewan McGregor says, "Hey, how are you? Thanks you for coming." And I shake his hand, and then Hayden Christian looked me right in the eye and goes, "Man, thank you for being here." They were so very sincere that you were there. And then I was thinking about, okay, so what pose am I going to do? How's this going to work? And they're like, "Okay, you guys ready?" And they're like, "Hey, let's do it." So they just, do the buddy hug. You take a picture, and then I turned and I shook their hand again, and Hayden had said, "All the best wishes, man. Thank you for coming. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that." And then Ewan McGregor said, "May the force be with you." And I said, "Guys, bring it in. Group hug. Everybody,
Awesome.
bring it in."
Awesome.
No, I didn't say that, but I didn't say that,
Awesome.
but I wanted to. Yeah, I thought that was really awesome.
And me waiting behind you was like, hurry up, because I need to go next. Please.
I wish they would have said that, because I would have turned on and said, "Y'all all go to hell. I'm taking my time."
Yeah, you take your picture and you go, okay, now a funny one.
So I mean, it was $450 to get the picture, and then it was another $100 to get in. So, but I had a great time. I wouldn't have changed it for anything. It was great, and I'll probably do it
How
again.
cool would it have been if you had this piece? And then
I
had
know,
him-
Alan. That's what I kept saying the whole time.
Yeah. And then had him sign it.
Yeah, that's what I kept
Oh,
saying
yeah,
the whole
it'd be
time.
so
But you know
cool.
what? I think they'll be back, and when they do, I'll get it signed.
Yeah.
So,
I think
so
they will.
Jimmy, did you order both of these then? You did order the Mythos Vader?
I ordered the Anakin Skywalker, but
Oh.
I'm real tempted to get in the Vader with it. Very tempted.
I have the 1/5. I have the 1/5 version, the one they already
Oh yeah, yeah.
Vader. Dude, it's incredible. It's so awesome. The fact that they added this light up feature and made it a quarter personally upsets me, because I would have bought that, but I do have the 1/5, and dude, I'm telling you, the sculpt, the details, the cracked helmet where you can see him through it, it's incredible. It's such a good statue.
Well, this is what they're going to do. Blitzway's going to make their own Darth Vader next, and I'm going to be like, "Oh, why didn't I
Yep.
wait?" And so,
Yep, it'll happen.
So
I'm so lucky this is 1/4, because that Anakin would have been bought if it was 1/3 for me instantly.
dude, 1/3 would have been awesome too.
Oh yeah, dude, it would have been for me 100%. Like I would have been, it already been bought for me. So thank God it was 1/4. That's all. That's all I was saying.
There's a Star Wars celebration happening in Japan in April, and my wife's birthday's in April, so I thought about pushing it to our Japan visit to go to this celebration. But Noah, should I wait for a Blitzway Darth Vader, or should I get this one?
I don't think they're going to do a Darth Vader. That's just my opinion. Yeah, usually Blitzway they mainly seem to deal with head sculpts and stuff like that. So I wouldn't wait. I would just go with the sideshow one if you're wanting to. I think the Anakin would look great just displayed right in front of him, or maybe right next to him. Vader being.
I'm with Noah. Get the sideshow.
Yeah, because and I've seen Brian's 1/5 scale of this. I actually helped him put it together, and dude, it's a really sick piece. I love it. So, yeah, you can't go wrong with the quarter scale.
Yeah,
I I have no idea where they're going, but we'll have to figure it out when they come in.
Well,
Freddie, what should I do?
I'm going to warn you though, because that in 1/5 is very imposing. He's big. So
Oh,
quarter
wow.
scale with that cape,
Mhm.
that's going to be big. That's going to be
Oh,
a
wow.
very large statue.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to
It
know.
should be. Yeah.
Freddie, what should I do? Should I wait for a Blitzway or should I go with this one?
Nope. Go with this one. This is the
Okay.
pair right here, man. You're gonna have Vader. You could have, man, I can't even say put him behind Anakin, but they could go side by side. Yeah, definitely. Pair them both up. Don't listen to Marcos. Get both of them.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
You know, this is the way.
This is the way, yeah.
This is the way.
Oh, look at that. 30 inches tall, Ryan was saying. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah. Big.
That is huge. Yeah. I need to
Have him in this pose, force choking Marcos.
Yeah.
Please, Daddy. I'm kidding.
That's great.
It's a family show, Marcos.
Yeah, it's a family show. But
My bad.
this is a great I can't tell you how excited I am to get this Blitzway piece. So I've got 2 Blitzway pieces coming. The Cyberdyne Terminator T800, and then now this. So great pieces coming in. So I'm looking forward to those. I did see this on. This is going to be up for PO RSVP really quick here from Queen, and I also saw that our good friend Todd from Spec Fiction will have it as well. The Joker. The 1/4 is going up for PO here real soon from Queen Studios. So if you're interested, make sure you check out Todd. He's going to have it on RSVP.
I think Lane was interested in this one, if I remember right.
So, yeah.
It was.
I really like this one too. I'm very interested in this one. Do you have any idea what kind of price point we're looking at here?
I didn't ask when John was on. I should have, but I didn't. But if I had to guess, this probably be a $1,200 statue. I think maybe a little more.
Oh shit! I was thinking 800. So
It's
Yeah,
it's-
I'm with you, Marcos. I was thinking under 1,000
1,200
too.
is fucking crazy. It has 2 switch outs. My gosh, $1,200 is a lot, man. So hopefully it's not that.
So
We'll
if
see.
Marcos is voted in as president, he will make all quarter scale statues under $1,000.
There we
That'll be
go.
his first.
all right, man.
That'll
All
be
right,
his
let's
first
go,
thing.
Marcos.
There we
Come
go.
on, Mark.
There we go. I like that. I
Go,
like that.
Marcos.
Oh, man.
I'm for the people. I'm for the people.
Well, you already got your bodyguard. Alan's here. He's in the Secret Service. So
There
you
you go,
can
Alan. He's the Tom
I
Cruise
got
of statue collector. So there we go.
No, I got to tell you, I love that Joker. I love everything about that
It's
one.
great,
Pose,
but
everything.
over 1,000.
But you also have Legendary Beasts, though. You also have what they're doing.
It's funny you
So,
say that. Let me bring this up. It's funny you say that.
Yeah,
I swear that wasn't planned.
Oh, really?
that was not planned at all.
No, it really wasn't.
Jay was teasing the Justice League line here this week, and look, when you look at this, all these together, this is where it's at, man. If you love Alex Ross, if you love the DC Justice League, to look no further, this is where you should be at right here.
Only what I hate, I truly do not like, is the Aquaman. It's just not good, man. I don't know what it is. Any in general, he talks to fish, so I don't know what it is about Aquaman. He's not my favorite character, but everything else though looks so amazing. The Martian Manhunter is
You
dope
know,
as
Aquaman
fuck,
is very
dude.
powerful, right?
He talks to fish. Let's be real.
In Flashpoint, it was
Hey,
a huge war
Hey, dude.
between
He loves talking to salmon. I get it.
Do you know how much of the world is it? Do you know how much of the world is in water compared to land?
I get it. 75% of the world.
You know how powerful? Yeah. Do you know how powerful he is to command the oceans, man? He would
doesn't
drown
command
this
the
whole
ocean.
planet if he wanted to.
The
Come on,
ocean
man.
that he wants to command, if that makes sense. So
He is powerful. If he wanted to, he could
everything
come
else
on land
looks
and run
amazing.
stuff.
Everything else is
Actually,
amazing, but I would just say that Aquaman needs a little bit of work. But I know that's the next one coming out, so ain't no way that's getting extra work. So
Don't sleep
But-
on the King of Atlantis.
Give me Green Arrow over him, so that's all I care
Green
about.
Arrow, yo.
Yeah.
If I need if there was stuff going down and I needed stuff, I needed, yo, man, save the day, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's something going on. You know,
Yeah.
send in the hero. If they send me Green Arrow, I'm gonna be like,
I'd
y'all
rather
sent
have
me
Green
the
Arrow.
y'all sent me the B
Freddie.
team. Like, y'all sent me the B team.
Freddie, I'd rather have
Green Arrow.
Hey, Freddie, I'd rather have Green Arrow in Arizona than fucking Aquaman in Arizona. Let's be real.
I love Green Arrow, but you
Hey,
send, if
can
you
you
send,
at
if you
least
sent
agree
me
with me on
Green
that?
Arrow,
Like, come on.
I'm like, where's Batman and Superman? Oh, send me Flash. Y'all sent me Green Arrow, which means I ain't important enough for you to send me the top hitters. You had to send me
Dude,
Green
but
Arrow.
if you get anywhere in the middle of America, this dude Aquaman is absolutely worthless. So there's no doubt about that. So
Worthless. All right.
So
he
Simon
is.
was
If he's in
asking,
Minnesota, yeah, not even Minnesota. Like, if he's in Wisconsin, like, come on now, like this dude's worthless. Like, let's be real. So
He's the king. He sends anybody in any region to go help out. He could be in Europe's waters and he'll send a message for the US waters, man, and to do what he got to do.
like I said, just switch out Aquaman with Green Lantern out and 100% fine with a whole
Green
lineup.
Arrow. Green Arrow.
Green Arrow's so
Green Arrow would
dope,
be cool.
dude. Come on, stop, man, stop.
I definitely want to see more, but I know Jay is going to continue with the line with different characters. Safra was asking, do you have an estimate on Wonder Woman? I don't, but I know that they're going to announce some of that pretty soon, so be ready for that. And also, Ryan has a point here, but Jay did mention on the show that they understand and they know that it's been a challenge to get these out, and sometimes it takes a little longer than normal, and they know that. And I think you'll see some changes in 2025. So, Ryan, stay optimistic. I think you'll be very happy, especially with some of these new announcements coming. So be ready for that.
I think their Wonder Woman is the best out of all of them.
I think
my
so
opinion.
too.
Easily
The Batman and
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, man, they're
I agree.
Yeah.
that Wonder Woman is fucking amazing, dude. The best
is.
Wonder Woman we've seen easily so far. So
I want to see the Joker. I want to see a painted version. I don't know if he's done that yet.
For sure.
But I want to see it.
I do too.
that's a good piece. That's a good piece.
I'm gonna throw this last piece up, and I need y'all to talk me out of it because I don't need it, but I really want it.
So you talked into it.
Came to the wrong place, man.
I
Sorry.
know this is
Yeah.
a place not to buy things.
Have you ordered it yet, Jimmy?
No, but I sure as hell want to.
Get
Because,
it.
I can't get over because I played this character when back in the day when I was playing KOF, and this is KOF 1997, and I just love how the base has 97 on it, KOF, and I love this character. I love the base, but if I bought this, I'd be getting into more KOF characters or more Street Fighter type characters to go along with these. So that's why I'm not buying it, but I really want it. I really want it. So great piece. And I went to and I typed in on Spec Fiction in stock, and this is what they have these in stock right now. You can get them, and they have a ton of stuff in stock right now. A lot of clickers, I hear them like, and this week they were talking about there's not too many things to buy right now. Like, oh, I'm waiting for my pre-orders. Not too many to buy. Go on Spec Fiction and look at in stock right now, bro. You got like 8 pages of stuff to get.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a lot of things to buy right now. And make sure you use code Godlike to save $10. Man, we're right at that 2-hour mark, guys. And I think I'm going to have me a Red Bull here in a minute before I go to bed.
Red Bull.
Before I play some video games, I'm going to drink me some Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yes. I'm sorry. Monster Energy.
Thank you. Oh, bro.
Hey, listen, I'll explain that later. Anyways, we're right at the 2-hour mark. I want to make sure that everybody knows we have an unboxing next week with the RDJ bust. We'll be here on Tuesday. Woohoo. I do have to work out of town, but as soon as I get the notification, I may be getting a little sick. Come back home to get that ready to come be unboxed. And then,
As you just put it out for everybody to see.
Yep. We have that, and then we also have our Sunday hangout show. Whatever you want to bring to the chat, bring it on Sunday. We're going to be talking about the community and what's new. And then also next Saturday, we'll be hosting the Prime 1 event live. Make sure you join us for that. Look for new content this week that I've already recorded. And I will see you in the chat and also on the stream this week. Until then, stay godlike, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Peace out.